yo.
Greenbacks.
I ain't seen you in stupid years, nigga.
Greenbacks.
Actual fact, I ain't seen you in stupid long. So niggas got to represent like
Let's
that.
do this. Knock it out, baby.
Bang it up, bang it up. Let that shit play, man.
Hey, look.
Shit.
Greenbacks. HDM. Green Stacks.
I'm off the island in this bitch. I was flip the square. Check. Yo. A fly tramp, that's what you call me. Cause I don't wear no Stetson hats like Paul C. As y'all see, who give a fuck who know what is it? These styles will be flipped to the absolute exquisite. It's like a blizzard. Soon as I got home from ATL, I looked into my baby face. My boo was like, well, I know your types and clientele, thoughts, needs. As I felt her firmly yet gentle like a soft sea. She said the one with the horse weed, the pretty one, or crazy hot to touch the tattoo through the short sleeve. Which one you want if they was caught? I was like, fuck around, a nigga like me, I'll probably run up in all three. King Geese, well that's what they call me. Even Caesar or Baldy, probably half moon since last y'all saw me by my dolo. I slaughter y'all MCs cause y'all paper thin. In y'all Polo Nordica or Donna K for men. Amen. It's funny how significance make a difference. Notice parables of three and every other inference. For instance, who wants to battle on the real? Choose your weapon, microphone, beats, or the wheels of steel. I own a crown in all three for getting down without a doubt. Plus I like to give an extra special shout out to Jet Jaguar, the Sun, Moon, and Star. The Monster Island click niggas, y'all know who y'all are. What a fella, like Salt, Pepper, Spinderella. I came to spark the duff, dumb and blind like Helen Keller. If I'm not with George in the jungle, if he not with Stella or Eva Priscilla, I'm doing dip from Godzilla. Yo, y'all know he don't play right. When TNT would throw a nigga out a moving van in broad daylight. Plus he was shackled by hands and feet. Then they said he tried to escape when his face is scraped the concrete. Near the curb on Monster Island, 103 Street, where niggas run the risk of getting swallowed once the beast eat. I'd rather lay in the cut, collect cash pay. The only TNT I seen was Gilligan Castaway. What? With Mary Jane and Ginger. She both them tricks and spent the night by accident. I creeps like a ninja. What? With the Mac is bit? Who could give one fuck? Get bucked, get broke up like them three-piece nunchuck. Y'all sunstruck. These niggas are sick to their headpiece. The three-headed beast, I bring the drama to a dead cease. For these poor niggas are sick to their headpiece. Gamma Omega Law, bring the drama to a dead cease. Big up to all the Monster Island massive. And beware before I triple dare you like the last kid. Word. He asked me what we don't got that you got, son. For one flow, that's elementary, my dear Watson. And secondly, ever since I was little, not so much to riddle, but least rhyme to the syllable. I keep tracks and make an A-rap thief clap with no hands. I chop these drums off truly yours off G-Rap. It's actual fact, relax. Up in this land of lyrical lost black, I'm not the cool sleep stack. The one who might stop and talk to you. Poison to you. Niggas who be writing styles like pork too. Ooh, what you got to lose? Let mud fly. When I got the blues, I chew whole crews that's blood dry. Wow. So I ask why the stars from the set should be fucking with my eye as I pull it to the chest. The super motherfucking villain. Grip the mic with an iron hand, throwing MCs to the fire from out the frying pan. It ain't no use in trying, man. Son, stop crying. You frontin' like you deaf defying, need to stop lying. Speak your piece, but only once it's spoken to. First, now let me hear your verse while I'm choking you with well-refined rhymes like an editor. Throw them to my collections of skulls and spines like a predator. Fuck around, the only niggas who could hear the same sound was who? Jet Jaguar and James Brown. Word, only them two niggas. I took the time to write their names down. True. To big them up. Yeah, I like to say hi, it's I Fly, the R. Merlin. That's quick to whip up a script like Rob Sterling. Who I on bad bitch who used to whip the Sterling. Who seen God Tober, never see God Erling. My man Grim had this little monkey like Fagos. Me, myself, I got flavors that I'll taste most. With numb gum, some rhymers is late toast. Back to you, MF Doom, you late show host. Yo, S to the U to the P-E-R-A. I chronicle these times in a 3D horror. Thriller, porno, co-starrer in a realer drama. Break bread with stingy kinmen. Indian borrower, the lone gunman. I candidly flip fly flows, single-handedly with one eye closed. In a fly pose, no shirt, a lay, May. See me stacking $250,000 cash pay. Pass that in a smash way. How we did it? Motherfuckers probably didn't know it past the minute. I re-up on bad dreams, back up screens with 50 blocks, be up on mad schemes that he shop like Jiffy Pop. In an instant, get smoked like Winston cigarette. Bitches get ripped off like Nicorette packs. In real life, the real trife scene. Might steal one's life like assault machine. Right foe, dead up, set up like bullfight. Be blooded like will I could not write or in full flights. X, the unemotional, call me antisocial. On the run off the gun death tally commercial. Death Valley is like rehearsal to the streets, to my peeps. GM, MF on the beat, rhymes is chosen like the weapons of war. Keep from stepping on my floor or delivery front door. I bring it to y'all motherfuckers, master yours. My disaster cause, hell in gas drawers. The super villain, cooler than a million. I be chillin', still quick to slice squares like Sicilian. Don't make me have to hurt them feelings. I'll ruin you in the dirt that I be doing in my dealings. Sending spirits through the ceiling, chrome peeling, dome blown within the comforts of your own home. Grown, big, wheeling and high rolling. I hold the lot, it keeps the style on my eyes rolling. Bitch, nigga, switch the style. Who massive, versatile? Who big them up, Monster Al? Who that? To my brother Sub Rock and Black Jew, I crack brew for 2 more free men, 2 up. I hit the brew up like nobody knows how extra unseen feels when giving crews a brush with death like between meals. 2 times a day with brothers that's tight like a noose. With more rhymes than using Dr. Seuss or motherfucking Mother Goose. It's extra suspicious flutter, who every hooker heard her. Next to malicious murder, track type vicious. Fulfilling the pipe wishes, the mission may be legal. Minus the baby eagle, any given summer's eve don't breathe. 16 shots I do believe, plus 1 up the sleeve. Master of the O, who predict your last pause. I told y'all, hell and gas drawers, breaking glass and plastic jaws like federal drastic laws. Fed up from fighting secret wars with them fantastic fours. Invisible versus doom with the metal face. Before it goes to state, the whole better settle case. Flows at pedal pace, steady like tricycles. Beware all suckers, y'all froze like icicles. I'm bagging bitches like nickels. I lick them where they tickle. Before I hit the clip though, I'ma spit till I pronounce. More hits than an ounce, no doubt. I'm about to bounce, extra unannounced. I'm out. It go like I hold mics, like niggas hold their girls tight. But I ain't at the hub, probably your accurate pearl white. The hook or nah, as many times I done split it. To be specific, more times than dimes in the Brisnet. When you broke north, I crashed the barbecue like Riddick at the garden. True. That's the guard of me, pardon you. Cheebas, I was told back, your whole gang access to my beeper. Call back my secretary gatekeeper. Like I ain't peeper, I said, darling, you was stupid though, you know the super villain. I had this style ever since I was a child. I got this other style, I ain't flipping the wow. It go pure scientific intelligence with 1 point of relevance. MCs, our styles need elements. And once you smoke clear telements, the super metal facing villain, he came through raw like the elements. All 99 plus 1 of them, plus with a flow to pull a fraud nigga foul from out in front of him. When we were y'all, we had tons of fun. Me and my duns are dumb. Actual true and living, sons are dumb. Dead planets ain't guard you. Throwing divine rule to come through, we will overcharge you. And won't feel remorse for shit, except for once I had took my fronts out and lost some shit. Scientific on berserk like red alert. I really want to pick up was nerd for cheddar dirt. To fund these experiments is where I went. Obviously dead bent and spent every red cent to rule you. And still drop more jewels than schools do. Or even TV news that's designed to fool you. Yeah, you who hear the most grimy suggestions from niggas with fly names and ID questions. That's a secret like Victoria Teddy says that's edible. Guns not ready yet for the incredible. Team of MCs who broke off fakes who thought they was slaughterproof. Stomping through like North Lake waterproof. At the end of that, after hit the bar, where baby girl bartender at, I told her more wine, mingling with no single mentions of. Stay tuned for more spine tingling adventures of. I only play the games that I win at and stay the same with more rhymes than it's ways to skin cats. As a matter of fact, let me rephrase. With more rhymes and ways to fill felines of these days. Watch the path of the black one, super villain. He rep Clark for Delph, then a drunken stupor chillin'. Ready and willing to inadvertently fall that. Plan of the rhymers, they be whiners like spore brags. Who got more snottier flows than snotty nose and holds mics like he knows karate body blows? Nobody knows the trouble I see from the MPV. Fly dirty, telling the bubble I-30. For the record, this is some shit I just thought of, y'all. It's science fiction that's not permissible in the court of law. I live to rock mics in 3D. The only reason I see the stop is snuff the TV. I heard beats that sound like karaoke with monkey rhymers on the leash like don't let this nigga choke me. Hit him with a penny, so we could get these peanuts. And I thought we was nuts. I used to get free cuts. They locked Lex Luthor up in Greenhaven. Since when a nigga never really been clean saving? Misbehaving rap stars in instrument. Call me Mr. Bit. I'm at where your sister went. Intelligent, used to write and be well spoke. Now all a nigga wanna do is fight and sell and tell jokes. This could lead to catastrophe. About to stop the violence right after these last 3 shots from the black bat that got me a headlock. Holding on to sanity by strands, bitch dreadlock. She told me get off. I said, bitch, let me set the shit off so I can get rich. So then this shit hit me like the point of intoxication. I'ma come out and rock this nation like oxidation. A lot of niggas out is rusty like oxidation. In this world's strangest, most dangerous occupation. I can do it, I'm the super like in the building. Villain like Trife Kindred. And all my children plotting. And it's sure to pay ends with some real mature women and some more of their friends. When bad men roll tight, it's actual true. Like a pack of big bamboo with natural glue. Who grip necks of Deuce, triple X? He just came from 4D. Follow the ripple effects, and it'll lead you right to him. Oh snap, it seems you walked into a trap through rap. Zoids, this place is filled with pretender willies. One false move and get broke off like Ender Phillies. Yes, true believers, ain't nothing new to Coke with special powers like how to tell the future. I picture rhyme of the month, 2 pages long. I'm in it with 2 gauges and my cape on wrong. Sun is on, it's like a Raekwon tape song. With a fleet of super bad bitches status, Raedawn charm. Let me know if y'all with me, y'all. It's national and geographic down to the titty ball. I represent M.I.C, y'all. To my man Wiz, doing his unsettling biz, you would've got away if it was not for the meddling kid. I was in a case, out of state. She was 13 and good, we had a holiday. It was just a number, she never told me she was knocked up. By the end of the summer, chick almost had me locked up. My aunt came and got me and steadied the block. We bounced to the Yeti and I'm ready to rock. With no attachments, feeling a little loose. Blowing up at every spot, we had a little juice. Probably the Dom or the Afghani buttered me. We played the stage standing by the speaker and suddenly who tapped me about to get real ill. Already repped the whole club with metal faces, still will. What a sweet surprise, her with the fly eyes and fine. She pulled me to the sidelines. The mystery silent with strong words. She was an intelligent wisdom and a songbird. I met her last week at the same place. She stepped to me the same way at a no shame pace. I'm off guard. Her game had me choked up, checking me, play testing me till I spoke up. 7 whole days and nights and not a word from you. I was worried, I thought I would've heard from you. Stranger, you know I'll never get enough of you. How you be coming through? Myself and 2 air lights, I ran through this crew of 3. In my earlier days, they showed me things new to me. So we knew mad brothers who they had hit off. They even used to watch each other just to rock their shit off. One sloppy me, 2 smiling, I'm scoping her. Switching off 3 times a night made them more opener. So you could love Allah or leave him the hell alone. Message from my godfather, solid gold telephone. Many of my men were up in smoke while tricking with these chickens and ended up broke. You find out who's your mans when you broke like a bad joke. It's funny when you on, you got mad folk. I played the middleman in every little scam. Some as complex as a hip-hop album riddle jam. I find it quite intriguing as I think about rappers walk up on me speaking with their stinking mouth about this and that, from sneakers to hats to gats. Freak chicks with their cootie cat raps. And the stat included dice at that. I'm at a black tie fair with the diva, with the fatty fat. I played it back, steady on the humble, but be right up front when we get ready to rumble. I gave her breath control, ask her who she learned off. Could've took her back to the crib, so I was turned off. Me and you was overdue for getting together, baby. I always knew our love was meant to be. I remember when, last past November, when Clown King got pounded in with the Timberland. They left him trembling, he was not remembering. Never tucked a denim in, just a frosted emblem. So we'll debate, wait the fella ate gelatin, or even listening to what his weathermen was telling him. When I could feel it in my melanin, it's compelling us to break them off, no reassembling, no science fiction to no theater near you. Coming soon to fuck with you frequently like how phases of the moon would do. You can gather around like it was an eclipse, just don't look directly to the bitch, you may be blinded by the scripts. Past the L, the last that tells us an absurd tale. All hail, King Ghidra, the third rail. 700 volts holds rap to a standstill. Fool, ignore the rule, fuck up
and get his man killed. 2 bottles of dog got his hands filled. And so goes the days of our lives as the hourglass stands still. And Bill with passion and a glass of his head. From how it's feeling, brilliant choice of flow is sick. He's the villain with the $1 million voice throw trick. He's like a ventriloquist with his fist in the speaker's back. Couldn't think of no unique track, no sneak attack. It don't really matter how big them is, so much as a nipple. Cause you can have a chick with D triple, except the nipple little. This hot off the griddle, like how he do monkey rhymes. Like monkey in the middle by his damn self. Ain't no average MC ahead of me. Getting cheddar instead of the probably better pedigree. With nicknames, sick games as Rick James. Messy games, side fly such as Jesse James. Glass I figure, ass hawking, ass kitty liquor. Last one to walk up in, fast talking city slicker. Got bad cause of the dirty chick with makeup. Bail out quick for the 7:30 wake up. My only backup was an A cup. As far as major when the leaves turn red and gold till Nimrod Earth Day. All else worthless to say. It's like a mosquito, the much sweeter resent the act. I've been bent back since my physical went back, since culture more of my kin. And for them I keep an elbow in this hellhole. Hold your head, use your head and hold, or be dead and cold. In the worstest way, soon as the leaves show red and gold, till around Nimrod release day. And all else, needless to say. Wait a motherfucking minute, true facts presented. The names was probably changed just to protect who ain't in it. The XP was 3/4 tinted, 4/5 was converted. Where his shit was twisted, ask him if it hurt it. I used to cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 60 cycle who throws a dick around. Bound to go 3 plat, came to destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strap. Fem stack cats get kidnapped, then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorists claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF, you silly? I like to take Mince to the end for 2 milli. Do-do-do-do-do, that's an audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble. Yo, watch your own back, came in and go out alone black. Stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac. I wrote this one in BCDC O section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and checked in. Cell number 17, I'm under the top bunk. I say this not to be mean, was bad luck a pop junk. Pop the trunk on C-side for punk, leave him left scrape. God forbid, if ain't no escape, blame MF tape. Definition super villain, a killer who loved children, one who is well skilled in destruction as well as building. While Sidney Sheldon teaches the trife to be trifer, I'm trading science fiction with my man a live lifer. A Pied Piper holler a rhyme, a dollar and a dime, do his thing, ring around the white collar crime. Get out my face, asking about my case, needing toothpaste, refreshment, monkey style nigga to death to death, and dope fiends still in their teens. Shook niggas turn witness, real men's mind their own business. That's the difference between sissy pissy rappers is double dutch. How come I hold a microphone double clutch? COs make rounds, never have ox found on shakedown, lockdown, wet dreams of Fox Brown. Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back to the essence. Read it off the tomb, either engraved or unmarked grave. Who's to say? Pass the mic like Pastor P's, like they used to say. Some MFers don't like how Sally walk. I tell y'all fools is hella cool, her ladies from Cali talk. Never let it interfere with the Yeti ghetto slang. Nicknames off nipple and tip of nipples, metal fang. Known amongst hoes for the bang bang. Known amongst foes for flow without no talking orangutans. Only gin and tang, guzzle out a rusty tin can. Me and this mic is like yin and yang. Clang, crime don't pay. Listen you, it's like me holding up the line at the kissing booth. I took her back to the truck, she was uncouth, spitting all out the sunroof through her missing tooth. But then she has a sexy voice, sound like Jazzy Joyce. So I turned it up faster than a speeding knife. Strong enough to please a wife, able to drop today's math in the 48 keys of life. Cut the crap for his rap. Touch the mic and get the same thing an A-Rab would do to you for stealing. What the devil? He's on another level. It's a word, no a name. MF, the super villain. Joking rhymes like the is you just happy to see me trick. Classical slapstick, rappers need chapstick. A lot of them sound like they in a talent show, so I give them something to remember like the Alamo. Tally ho, a hot joker like Space Game. Came back from 5 years laying the stage, the same sand. Electromagnetic field, it blocks all logic, Spock and G-Shock's a biological clock. When I hit it, slid it to the shit, I thought I killed a goose. Her power use was pure Brita water, filter juice. Keep a pen like a fiend, keep a pipe with him. Gentleman who lent a pen to a friend who write with him. Never seen this shit again, but he's still my dunny. The only thing that come between us is krill and money. Better rhymes make for better songs, and bad as not if you got a lot of what it takes just to get along. Surrender now, suffer serious setbacks. Got get back, connects, wet back, get stacks. Even if you got to get jet black, head to toe to get the dough. Battle for bottles of Mo or Joe. This fly flow take practice like Tybo with Billy Blanks. Oh, you're too kind, really thanks. To the corner lost forever like, oh my darling Clementine. He hold his heart when he tellin' rhyme. When it's his time, I hope his soul go to heaven. He nasty like the old time, old number 7. You still taste it when you chase it with the Coca-Cola. Make 'em wish they could erase it out the Motorola. I told her, no credit for a bag. If you want what they got, then go get it, it's all gag. Only in America could you find a way to earn a healthy buck and still keep your attitude on self-destruct. He cleans his metal mask with gasoline, they after him. Last seen pull a chick like a fiend, pull a fast one. Can't put shit past him. Got niggas on his own team mad enough to blast him. Retarded in real life on the mic, Rain Man. Stand close to his main man like a chain gang. Who give a fuck about who or they fancy crew? That's no mystery, like Hardy Boys do with Nancy Drew. Sorta with her drawers down quarter. The ex-daughter brings slaughter like, well, I order. I suggest you hand over the formula doula. A villain in your land, in his land, a ruler. Hard hitting like Puffin the Wooler with Lieutenant Uhura. Every day feel like it's an off day with Ferris Bueller. Brother pull heat to prove they not sweet. No matter how you spell it, we still got beats. By candlelight, my hand to write these rhymes till I'm burnt out. Mostly from experience, shit that I learned about. Topics and views generally concerned about. With different ways to come up and earn clout. I take a look at my life and pace the trails. From top bleak and savage females with fake nails to face veils. You out your frame but still bagging them too. You know I know, these hoes be asking me if I'm you. Like my twin brother, we did everything together. From 100 cots and lots to copping butter levers. Remember when you went and got the dark blue Bally's? I had all the different color Kazals and Kazalis. The sub rock 3-finger ring with the ruby and the O-Ot. Truly the illest dynamic duo on the whole block. I keep a flick of you with the machete sword in your hand. Everything is going according to plan, man. To my metal face bros with stomachs of cast iron, who been into win and blast to the last siren. On the slow mode, the con artist with the so-so chick chase them out like Heidi did the slow without Milosevic. Anywho, how about the Yankees? Once I leave off stage, the party people thanks me. If I may speak freely, nasty like the freaky deaky at your local sleazy speakeasy. Vanity fan of the limelight, in the mic stand was left a lit stick of dynamite. With risky business like hand-to-hand crack sale of rappers who's better off on the cover of Black Tail. Jump at you, who's a fat, who's that, who cats who do magic, be like, tell me how you do's that, heck no. Especially those who cop please like Gecko, then go to Mike, do techno. Ha ha, the vets are bust out laughing at the vet. For no reason he get cussed out like Tourette. Yet tight flow to make her bad ass stutter, or even crack a smile from a mad fast cutter. But wordplay since 3rd grade age, back when we used to play bang, open birdcage. Hip hop, Benny Hill, sip Henny straight, get every penny weight, then he chill. At any rate, my metal face holds with tongue, or least I ring. Do yourself, I will continue to do my thing like kung fu fighting. Everybody was biting, and the super villain strike again like lightning at the same spot. Now what's the chance of that? And a name drop like pick a name out the hat. That's a no job from the lava canava who vote player out the rap game like survival while I drop degrees like a nerd cat. With intense speech from way back and spin on your back and then freeze. While I play high ball, low ball to zero. So-called rhymers, go call Cleo while I steal the show like thought so try hiking. Super duper stars need auto tricycling. Sometimes the men, mostly from the women. I hear voices saying that's a super villain. Mostly from the woman, I hear voices. Super villain. Deidre has arrived, you guys can take 5. By the time it's over, no snakes alive. Take the dive. I'm telling you, you better off than up against the floor to make her take her sweater off. From the set off, when it came to scripts, he could hardly brag. It's the result of concentration and lollygag. I said, you're right, he pulled the mic out of snotty rag. From sealed up, airtight, and tied up in a body bag. Get her advance and kiss Chance Rider's block after spending the first and last penny, my own worst enemy. Tell me if I'm OD and using flow. We made deals with these cats who keep sending dough. So the 3-headed said it, never get busted. He's a man of his word who's yet to be trusted. Beats encrypted, multifaceted, encrusted. Sweating palm, keep Mike rusted. Sort of metal type of fellow who sometimes spaz on white like Othello. Hell no, the only words like Illuminati or Gotti or Shotty, he might use karate. As all the custom cotton collar axe why mask with the cross style cap say max fly. Exact gold till it's stack high. The white hole's black guy, the rap game's black eye. Might as well turn the force, boss. Chance take the loss like a coin toss. Roll with the double-headed nickel. While the partner jag with the sickle, you in a pickle. King Deidre, your ass is the lead. Malone, Void, Coke, with the Caesar, and then you're blown. If he ain't the best, he's the best in the top 3. Out of myself, I am me. The world-renowned master of word game, who lay low some time behind iceberg nerd frame. They heard the name, but just couldn't quite place the rep if they retraced their steps. Next up, Who to give thanks to? Here lies the prankster who tried to test the gangster. The last thing he saw was a potato from the lone NATO who hosts his own late show. Keep a low lab on Monster Allen like Seinfeld. White wine clientele connected like mind meld. I can tell they see the styles as too tricky. They too picky. On his microphone, dude, hickey is MF. Monday through Friday, get money. Saturday through Sunday, the Brown Al Bundy. Waiting for the shit to kick in as the plot thickens. He wrote these rhymes in 3D with red and blue Bic pen. To the chicken, only hoes who say let me hold him. Take him in their mouth while he's semi-swollen, semicolon. I told him birds will do a nigga brutal. I'm not using his noodle, F up and get bamboozled. You usually wanna open her up, lower brains back, dope her up, or rope her to the train tracks. Or even choke until she collapsed, instead of poking with the wood and tell her be good. He could take a phrase like Peter Piper, pick a pepper, and put it where he couldn't peep the sniper, stick a rapper, nick a copper, stick a chick proper, double plat of open soap opera watchers, gossipers on top of her. I never came second place in the neck and neck race. To the neck and face who wanna battle, bring the neck brace. We supply the insult to injury. Whoever in the industry getting money is too stingy. Violating, might as well smoke me low. Relocate, migrate, or get caught with the okie doke. It's guaranteed your last step. Step to me with the Uzi. Watch that first step, it's a doozy. Time flies as the hourglass triple sand. One last thing before I blow this popsicle stand. A Rolling Stone and that's that. At home on the microphone like that's where he laid his hat at. You made me wanna eat you. Every time I see you, it's like the first time I meet you. Fragrance like a flower, subtle and sweet too. Seductive and whatever, it might as well be see-through. Like my genie in a bottle. Bitch can get me rich, look like a magazine model. Before you know it, he have her on a stroll. Fresh and right, complexion like Acapulco gold. If I had to guess just right, not a day old. Like a cradle robber, copter off shop, a trailer load. Know the right number, you can get her. And hit it while you in a soul to the highest bidder. Like fruits and berries. Bring daddy loot in a hurry. Just be cute and don't worry. Type to make a nigga hallucinate and admit it. Then she started losing weight and letting everybody hit it. Unlike Allie, sometimes she get bitter. Always kept me happy, never had a problem with her. She used to let me use her back when I was looser. Respect her to this day and never did abuse her. I told her I'll be faithful, but she don't believe me. I probably could have been if I never met Evie. She make me feel all fuzzy inside, it's loco. You won't get nowhere's nearer if you're broke though. Kept a shorty mad, finding much thinner. If caught, I get mad time just for touching her. Knock wood, so much for Hymens. So fly, she should be in the sky with diamonds. Little young thing, she like to do the tongue thing. At times, she would play hard to get, fronting or something. She made me feel like the #1 king. Run into her now, and we'll still catch a fun fling. Met her out in Central Park, that's one sign. Had the guard mentally spark, reflecting sunshine. She said you need to stop messing with that white girl. She fucking with your head and got your heart in a tight curl. We messed around once or twice, but she don't know me. She helped me get money at the Dunce Price OT. Plus she from Colombia, so she really Spanish. Cookie known to make a cat bank account vanish. And Miss Hazy, older woman, mature black. Every time she sees me, I end up getting told back. All she want me to do is blaze it crazy. The only one complaint is that she make me too lazy. Sugar mommy laced me with the butter navy AV. Just her way to make up for the headaches that she gave me. It's all gravy when I'm done getting my Mac on. Allie is always there to help me get back on. Smack it up, flip it, pulled out. About to fell, Sunday in the ATL and I'm all out of L. Like a bat out of hell, trip on a cattail. Mud drinking out a pill, who let the rat out the cell? Got all the ingredients and recipe, might as well. Since last week, the bootlegger been in jail. If all else fail, inhale an L. Making sure they can't see a sale via snail mail. Mine like a sewer, serve a rhyme on a skewer. Doom a step to a fine dime like he knew her. My black sister, she said step back before he kissed her. She did the dipper and the smack just missed her. They go a list of politics like Henry Kissinger. 99% of raps just a friendly listener. I'm like these dudes must have some screws who used to hate y'all. Or a couple of ounces short of deuce and 8 ball. Y'all know it's time for the end. When the day come, buy an album, get rudely insulted over fake drums. Same CDs you get for free, you break them, or lake them, make them eat they food like steak them. Why she wanna ask me if I could pass the paprika? One hand on the mic, the other on the beaker. Every week or so, peek out the lab door, eureka. A technique to keep something unique in your speaker. For your information, I didn't do the beat, y'all, it ain't my fault. If she didn't move her feet at all, Skeeter robbed Peter to pay Paul, so he could trick it on Mary so she could play ball. 1 for the money, 2 for the better green, 3 for methylene, dioxymethamphetamine. Told her knock me, get her queen, get the head fiend. Tell him it's from Medellin and use oxyacetylene. Who needs airplay? It's all just hearsay. Leave a wig like it was having a bad hair day. Lyrical glide master, ask him what's the secret, he said Shasta. It turned to formaldehyde faster. When I'm home with my lady, I try to do her daily. One night she tried to flail me with her ukulele. Pack your heat, the villain on the cover of Black Beat, with a bunch of crackers and some snack meat. Who got the most whips, gats, and cash? If you ask the villain, he say who gives a rat's ass. Can't take it with you when you breathe your last. In the meaning in between, past that grass. Give thanks, his rank is that of Big Stank Dank. He oftentimes drank by the riverbank and kept a silver shank for a calm cat. Always stayed strapped for hand-to-arm combat. For doom the bell tolls, let them fools know ain't no more room in these hellholes. It's filled up to the rim with souls, crackheads, dope fiends, and 40s of old gold. Hold up, the boldest, whoever sold it, whoever dare roll up, prepare to get folded. Like Holly Hobby, Gosh Golly G, the back of Hector Hoskowitz trolley red wash me. Dag nabbit, the mask is like a chick magnet, some will let you stab it for a nick of the babbit. They say he talks slick like Dick Habit, a fiend for the mic and can't kick it like a sick habit. Give him a hero's holler, along with more free dough than Cree Flow Dollar. Holy Toledo, how he made bass on the Today Show. They say he wear a mask in case his face show. It's better than a stocking bird brain. Find him on the corner rocking Mockingbird Lane. He's an odd man, grandma, and she's a bad mama jammer. Either squeeze the damn hammer or stop complaining. On the top, he's remaining. A lot of pop sensations need more proper home training. The people say he's the nicest. He only wants to be left alone to his own devices. If the price is right, he might sing a new smash. Then laugh and twist his Raleigh fingers mustache. Tell your crew a new gash and prepare a new batch of his own special herb goulash. Villain, a dork who talk funny, and I'll put one in you, so watch where you walk, money. Like some say, do more boomers, they cure tumors. Beware the doomsday. Ride a rhyme in the time, he hollow out a flask. Crack again and stout with his teeth one time, swallow the glass. A pain in the ass to say the least. He came with many new techniques to slay the beast, while simultaneously saving the streets. Bombing and calming the savage with above average beats. Get the cabbage in the most lavish sweets. Consummate marriages in between the middle of sheets. Provider of the vittle eats. Try to be the illest dad a kid'll meet. For the love of patter of little feats. It kinda gets you right here, don't it? Mess with mine, your life will be a nightmare, won't it? Left the night at home, I hope my lady don't pwn it. Doggone it, it ain't even got no serial number on it. For God's sake, spare the guard the heartache. Mentally scar a smart snake before he start to fake. They love to hate him on a certain level, need him. He's known to make a deal with the devil and beat him. Then proceed to sip a shot of vodka like methadone. The mic said to the headphone, we just wanna be left alone so we can get it on to an unknown metronome. Don't worry, really get the zone. Crews best to get they chrome. Pay your overdue dues to King Ghidra, better known. Getting grown, trying to get on the mic, instead it's blown. Too many freaks, not enough circuses. Only a true geek can peep how much work this is. So put that in your blunt hole and puff it. Stunts at the gun show, y'all might as well stuff it. Or can it? Abandon ship, I'll miss y'all. And if they insist, beat them all like fistball. The news watch never stops. From the city it mocks. Who that on the idiot box? Well, if it ain't Ghidra, alert the media. Maker of the beats, that's a real hurt feeder. Sometimes he come through to let you know he see ya. Don't let him have to call Smog to head to toe graffiti ya. Just flew in from Dallas, and boys my talent's callous. And what's a girl like you doing here amongst the island's foulest? A cat in Wonderland who found Alice. G.Her with the flows by the gallon or the chalice. Everybody wildin' out, trying to be the wildest, and refuse to acknowledge why the shit is so childish. 1 2 1 2 play, I wonder what they do today. Besides repeat their choruses more times than Confucius say. And start too many songs with Yeah, I hear you, soldier, I told ya, like no duh. It's King Ghidra, the no-ass getter. Still qualify as a world-class spitter. Shit the shitter, write a rhyme in the nighttime. Make a beat taste like wine, like a spike mine. And I heard it through the mic line. The crews don't even write rhymes, and I hope that they get much better. Yes, I do. I pledge that every day I rap, know the ledge from every step, and I hope that they do get better. Yes, I do. Ghidra known to stack flows, back to back to back flows, like and now back to our show. In other news, people had enough of them other crews. Up they dues, snuff a fuse, cut a fuse. King Ghidra, take me to your leader. Quick to claim that he not no snake like me neither. they need to take a breather. He been rhyming longer than Sigmund the Sea Creature. Been on Saturday feature. Pleased to meet ya. And came to wake you up out the deep sleeper. Like he needed to stop before he caught the knee drop. Even give you more zip than ZZ Top. When full bears thou shalt not more corner. Ghidra like one more steps in y'all's corners. So-called rich front if you wanna. When he spit electrics, don't be in y'all saunas. He only here to warn us what the plan is. The hour is up on us, it's bananas. Born alone, die alone, no matter who your man is. Hope he live long enough to tell it to his grandkids. King Ghidra, 3-finger ring fever. Spring chicken eater, ID'd as the ringleader. Who needs a heater? Catch him with bare hands. These same hands that make razors out beer cans. His own biggest fan, and got a fan base as big as Japan. Yeah, and all hail the king, and give him 3 cheers, fam. Like hit parade, do his thing for the little kings like Sling Blade. To the grave, put in work like a slave. On how to flip scripts on the dipstick brigade. Rock 'em like Studio played. Back when we used to rock the shag, no fade. This skill trade like a tailor-made suede. Hit the studio, and I'm paid. Half up front, half upon mastering. Would you like that in cash? Last thing you should ask the king. You don't have to be no crystal ball reader. Allergic to saltpeter, used to be a wall beater. In the game like a Wall Street cheater. A lot of rap noise is annoying like cedar. Turn into a XXX monster from a fairy tale movie. He don't know me very well, do he? King Ghidra crush on the seas teacher. They need to pay him better, she had nothing on the reefer. Heifer, and I had to offer her a stick of gum. She was as thick as they come and taught a strict curriculum, which is only good for my son. When I'm in the hood, razors on tongue. Nowadays it's amazing raising young. Rule number 1, keep your phasers on stun. He said, excuse me, Dylan, you be illin' with the wordplay. He said, thank you very much, I'm billin' till Thursday. Once heard a beat drum sounded like a sloppy knock. Whoever was on the mic, speech was pure poppycock. These go back to the days of pop lock. Even back to rumors that Mikey died off pop rocks. Where the girls wore jellies and played hopscotch. Older broads used to wear tennises and sloppy socks. APB the 3-headed with the fancy crown. Last seen headed towards your city in Shantytown. All of a sudden can't be found. Safe and sound, mouth on the nipple, panties down. Put a chokehold on the monster from Ogo Pogo. Whoever did the vocals and also they so-so logo. That's a no-no. Through the wheels of steel, phono. Ghidra no deals pro bono. Render unto Ghidra what is Ghidra's. 10 to 1 he sees you through a beaker and a tweezers. Read the fine print and be like, what's the big deal? Spun wheels of steel since broke wheel, big wheel. Back when it was greasy S curl, now it's easy dread. Had a rhyme on how they used to tease him about his peasy head. Yes, y'all, to the beat. Have a ball or avocor. Have it your way, grab a straw, jab a jaw. Since two-tone leads, these new phonies is bony hoes. Lonely like cheese and bologna only. I could've broke my sacrophiliac. Silly grind, Billy Jack, Illy 9, Millie Black. Listen to it go bang. Through and through a Kango. A strange combination of a Kango teeth slang flow. 2/3 slow, 1/3 amazing. Wonder words, fine sponsor of this Thunderbird occasion. And have an iller rhyme at least by Miller time. Collect a Skrilla and geese with a killer dime. Met her out in Killer Queens. Originally she from the Philippines. I love the way she fill her jeans, still a teen, and made for strange bedfellows. Okay, so it's head to elbows for shell toes. Uh-oh, heads up, there she blows. A whole load of head and shoulders, and who care where she goes? Let the music take control. Just don't let the evildoers abuse it and use it to take your soul. It's like putting fire to fake gold that turn colors and get duller than a bake roll with no butter. The shutter of a cake hole who break drakes till it get old and flake mold. Cornball, haven't seen white stars, I warned y'all. Like getting hit with a bottle of mold from Sean Paul. He not white, oh he mad light go. Either which way they not ready for the lightning show. And can't scandalize mine. You could ask a swine who can't stand when I shine. Ghidra the professor add a question to the lessons. He suggests you get a full assessment instead of guessing. It's too stressing. Did he stutter like rookie yes men, or did he just bring the butter like the cookie chessmen? This just in, they ain't even worth the worry. Lying on they first birth and couldn't even hurt a Smurfberry. Hear ye, how dare ye go up against the king who do his thing tri-yearly. They too carefree with their mouth around here. Off with his head and display it in town square atop a 7 feet spike. Make sure it's on tight in light of when the peasants throw stones with all they might. Skull gets smashed for weeks till vulture beaks eats the last meat off the cheeks. Maybe then they'll know the right words to speak out loud at home, in the world, or in the streets. It's no escape, just in case all the king's men's in them decides to go apes. The most slick talking to burly guys get caught early in Bolton oil like curly fries. Even those that's Mr. Furley size that earned the fate could all get burnt at the stake. Send word to his closest kins that for his sins we claim his throne, his providence, and its citizens. In the name of King Ghidorah. Traveling Vaudeville Villain. You don't give a flying fuck who ain't not feeling them. Watch what you're dealing them. Ace King Death Card. Strong arm the wrong man, pardon the left guard. Get money and earn it, that everything you touch turn shit. Got much to learn, kid. Write it up, burn shit. Light it up like the Dutch when the hash melt. Only time they see him when they meet him with the cash belt. Ay caramba, now that's my number. One dry summer, as far as I remember, burnt out. We're getting every edgy penny. Then he hit him straight to the head like Reggie Denny. Call him back when you need some more yak, horse yak. Doing 80 down the Van Wick on horseback. Your man's sick, but he wrecked tracks, puto. Get back to bro, exactamundo. Victor the director flip a script like Rob Reiner. The way a lot of dudes rhyme, their name should be Knob Shiner. For a buck, they likely dance the jiggle, do the hucklebuck. To Vic, it's no big deal, they just a bunch of knuckle fucks. You wonder how well would they hold up in the holding cell. It sorta has the strange makings of a tale told in hell. Like, oh well, hold tall riches. If the feds is really after them, they just told all the snitches. On borrowed time rhymes, gassed by the silver screen. They act like they monkey ass, get healed back like Wolverine. Mellow out what y'all bellow out, y'all yellow mouth. What happened to the type of spit that used to help a fellow out? No doubt, leave a rapper in a body cast and wonder what he was doing while we was in karate class. Snotty ass, it's really like he was a white belt. Right before he night, ask him how the light felt. Wouldn't take their tape if they gave it free. Maybe it's me, maybe it's V. Throw down the key. Y'all know how shit be. In the naked city, rappers is so giddy. That's no Diddy, born so witty. The way he take no prisoners and show no pity. It's how son became a big man from a black boy. To name names, a really big fan of Dan Aykroyd. He feel they need to give him his own dance. This is only chance to shoot the gift like a lone glance. Or like a beef scene that leave the ooey smoking. Or between Hoto sinking and Nanto sweet choking. Confirmation of your worst fears. Ever since his first years, had thirst for beers. Back from the future, it'll make you more soberer. And brought back a long list of fakers who crossed over. I'm like, fuck it, bubble baller. Catch him up at Bob's show, stalling with a trouble caller. Bastard, who can make G's faster than a newly remastered while being truly plastered? There's four sides to every story. If these walls could talk, they probably still ignore me. Contemplate war over a cup of warm coffee. It's really getting gory, tell your problem to Maury. Don't bore me with the glory, hallelujah. Crews be like Fooey, it's all a bunch of hooey. I knew he had new G, who he? Victor Vaughn, he had a new sicker song. I think he called it Lickupon, but he studied rhymes and patterns. Climbed so steep, sometimes the beat don't be mattering. Sounding like a half-dead from scurvy band rock. A programmed computer by a grafted Herbie Hancock. Maybe next life, you try harder. Died a martyr at the hands of the fire starter. All scripts ripped, available for via barter. Transport the stack to the lab via charter. On the microphone, he came to days in the measure. What a guy practiced banging flies with razors. And watch out for the robot, he got eyes with lasers. Tell him when they come with more topics besides blazers. Enough with the guns already, they all toys and lames. The joys in the aim, he asked him how's your poison game? Do you bust your crossbow? Also, more so, accurate body blows to torso, thought so. These flows you won't find in no how-to. If the blacksmith doubt you, he smack the shit out you. Make nothing go and let nothing twitch. Just don't be near the mic when the on button switch. V bring the beef like a trucker to Fuddrucker. Delivery to all y'all motherfuckers and bloodsucker. Copy more please than when a rap nigga bicker on. And that's my word is born. I think he call it Lickupon. He wrote this one with a fever, sick in bed, with his dick head inside a chicken head. No, a dead chicken's head. He said it help his nausea. If he lost you, wait till he tell you about the flying saucer. Dag, the kickback leave your wig rag for a big bag of good grizzle and some zigzag. Survival, keep a rival in denial, and bust what he get just for coming out his pie hole. Die calmer than a suicide bomber. V just the type to do a who ride with mama. Said to James Bond, my name is Victor. Victor Vaughn told a chick the quickest way to get on. Lickupon. If I'm not working or putting work in, I'm either wheeling and dealing or probably jerking my dirt, listening to nothing, taking no suggestions or destructive criticism that can't improve on perfection. Rock a crowd in sections on a good night, the hoes fight. Always get the dough first and everything else goes right. At least that's what they say. And who the fuck is they? Make a hick say, what the hey? Talk that shit from sick bay. Ensign, he should've asked his upperclassmen before he bust blast and never trust no Kardashians. Captain Dog Supplemental, the Klingons are now aboard the Enterprise rental vessel. On my cue, photon torpedo. Oh, and if I'm not on the block with Jorgito and so on for the street though, smoking Pondelito, I'm joking on the fact that hip-hop has gone freak show. Don't let the drama get you in the only genre of music where the fans shoot the messenger. Bitch niggas talk behind your back like a catcher. Either MYOB or BYO stretcher. In that order, man, woman, son, daughter. The beat sound like it's underwater, make it fun to slaughter. Even if you hear some whack shit, you never give a chance. Some shit sound like all you can do off it is river dance. It's not a hobby, don't be sloppy. Doing deals with these labels is likened to a botched robbery. Nobody's supposed to get bodied. Golly, this shit is like a folly about the cold flip probably. It's not me, he got an ill spills, not Brooklyn on. But even though kids kill, they still chill and look calm. While working on new developments for the book bomb. In one bad experiment, it blew and took a hooker arm. Val, look mom, no hands. You studied black magic for years out in no man's land. It's like a barbecue, all swine cookout. To fuck up their plans like a blind man lookout. Cram to overstand it, peep it and absorb it. The same way he keeps all the planets in their proper orbit. Norbit, y'all better off going corporate. Nobody wanna hear that bullshit, it's too morbid. It's no Prince, he hold a mic with a mic glove and rolls dolo from state to state like Ike Love. Like on top of the world, loose and keep it gully. Rap creeps seem to got too much juice in their belly. It's why they brung V, he's still hungry. To spit something thick on the mic like a lungy. Mind your daughter, she online for the water. To get lucky like when she found a quarter, kinda sorta. Remember me, dog, clean Tim's with emery board. He only came to save the game like a memory card. Ooh, shrewd, a lot of crews is too rude. And it's way too many, let's not and say we do dudes. He said 24/7 I be on call. He uses vacation days to watch Babylon fall, numbskulls. Get to step in they dumb dull. And how he rep the mic is like the weapon from Crow. Cats be like, what's wrong with your man, Black? Biohazard suit and Van Grack for the anthrax. G's and can't get no peace. Form blazing sword for the police, road beast. Cold cheese, write a rhyme like a book report. Sell it to a rookie, you could tell by the hook he bought. You ain't know he sell hooks and choruses. They couldn't bang slang if they looked at thesauruses. It's like a friendly game of dodgeball. Oddball guard y'all who play the garage wall. With the Stan Smith checkerboard lace and the brand new if they ain't checked the broad waist. You saw his face, so who next to get their neck chopped or pop like a Bex top? Respect the drop, it's too much wreck hops. Who next to get their neck chopped or pop like a Bex top? Respect the drop, whoop-de-doo. Flow do 50 like a hoopty-doo. Groupie crews try to figure out from what coopy flew. They out of place, beats sound like outer space with no time to waste. He was howdy without a trace. Somewhere's out in Cop Killer Queens, where Bodine stop limousines and niggas flee the scene. Somebody on his back bleeding, vest all cracked up. Freeze, clown officer down, request backup. Listen dude, don't get me misconstrued as a sniper. It's reborn not to be confused with V. La Viper, or either Peter Parker, or either Peter Piper. See the type of pee the diaper, blame it on the wiper. It's really not your concern why I got the knife, sir. You should just remain calm, let's not get... No, slash his windpipe, he had them type of eyes. He might be still alive. How you get this thing to hyperdrive? Oh, give my props to the shooter. Prices at an all-time low in the future. Something like 14, they must be on horse pills. OT and 03 to re-up on force fields. At that cost deal, he plotted the coordinates. 2003 winter time, Upper West Side, more or less. This thing be bugging like a celly frontin'. Who the hell is honey with a slug in her belly stuntin'? You ain't have to tell V nothing. Trust him, it really ain't no time for discussion. He'll be back in 93, press of a button, then they busted in. His first impulse was to smack the dirt. All four wore plain clothes and lumberjack shirt. Recognized one face from school 6 degrees ago. He'd snuff him in his braces to switch the station to BGO. And kept a punchline every lunch break, lunchtime. But this is no time to pump fake, it's crunch time. The same split second, they let off the toast. It's when he hit the speed dial and sped off ghosts. I know them cats don't like V, and if they took my head off, they'd get off most likely. They probably thought the time gizmo was my wallet, and hit the hills no 40 more times on some foul shit. Pick a crime, he was out in the nick of time to get paid another day and live to kick a sicker rhyme or iller. It's like Millimore liquor time, uptown finally where it's probably not best to flaunt. Everyone's your best friend, V steps into the restaurant. My friend, he said you must be psychic. What's the price? It's 14, it's good, I like it. Be back tonight. The 14G pack was really packed tight. But back at the lab, he found the sleeve stack was right. Not only was it 3 cracks light, but 2 white. The tests show lactose, ambisol, lecithin, 5 types of aspirin and other kinds of medicines. Next time I bring my men who speak Mexican and let the text spin, make them contact their next of kin. The whole thing was mostly lactose, lecithin, and some types of aspirin, ambisol medicine. Let's go get 'em, man. I'm only rhyming where the drums is at. Y'all niggas think y'all slick with that bullshit, bump that. Y'all pay V for flowing to the beat. Not for what he know, they got hoes hoeing in the streets. That's for him to know, and for they to never find out about the kidnapped blindfold and the blind mouth. The coroner report say he simply signed out. Oh, and I know, y'all wanna see a wino, bring the wine out. Cat with a dead mouse, how we catch a phrase and pause plays with it. Kill it and eat off it for days, kid it. Whoever ain't get it ain't supposed to. For standing still close to, bandits will ghost you. No shoot Sherlock, I don't know how they do on your block. Out here we rock on to the short shot. Shit still ain't stopped, keep it on till your peeps is gone. VB on the creep, no matter what you peep it on. CD, the V, cast the beat too ridiculously. People think he studied levitation's true mystery. Had a pal named Ed Leo scowling till he got him for his sweet 16. He said Ed be wildin', rumor has his things got violent. They clouded him and broke the fuck out, but he ain't trying to rob him. I told her don't tell your man, that's the trouble with these chicks. Next experiment, 12 strands from double helix. No, I haven't seen Kess, Neelix. Oh yeah? Just you stay away from her with those lyrics. Please, ain't nobody fucking after her. I'm out of here as soon as I fix the flux capacitor. And Anna speak to V in a proper manner before he stab you and put out all type of propaganda. Stop the slander, chop the hand of a thief, and cut the mouth off of whoever come out they teeth. V sell time to an inmate, and then tell him a rhyme for the hell of it to demonstrate. They know who's the renowned beat critic, who do a street lyric like that's a neat trick. Off on a tangent, ain't got a cent. Supposed to went to management and spent it getting bent. Sparky, I had enough of your malarkey. For one, don't mark me. And who you calling darky? Had to take the car. I can understand it. Be the beat bandit who bring heat for the mic, unhanded. Whoever go after burn their hands and lips. A lot of rappers ran and abandoned their whips. It's just another day in the dunya. Don't leave your girl around V, he might sooner. Up under the window, serenade her like a crooner. Stay ahead of the game and cut her off sooner rather later. Use her to gather data. Scoop her in the butter soft moonroof navigator. Or the land, or the Lex, or the Benz. 116th by the hour from the Africans. But they won't let you push them. One tried to get fly, I almost had to mush him. If I wanted to rob him, I would've wore a mask. Hit him with the fold to the dough and toe ass. Want not, waste not, front not. They didn't see him dip into the 50-cent blunt spot. V walked to town with space boots, space suits. Fucked up cut, but she still say his face cute. Told the streets what you staring at. The sewer cap opened up and said, why you wearing that? He said, oh, you wanna snap? Piss face? The way you be in everybody's business is a disgrace. At the park gates, Hawk, who goes there? It's V, the MC, who's nasty as nose hair. You may go, he said you should have been say so. Tipped him in cash in Argentinian peso. There you go, my good man. Buy something nice for the seed. And please keep it moving twice the speed. Consider that your fair warn, or else I'll bring it to you express like airborne. Vaughn, drop a turd on the beat and shout out that little bird from the word on the street. He write Vic in a sick demented hand style and go bombing with a chick who whipped the rented van wild. All he say is you nuts. He really had enough of poo putts and crew cuts. Soup's on, and I got a coupon. Chinese restaurant asking for the Grey Poupon. He said no, duck sauce, soy sauce. And this ain't no Burger King, so you don't get no toy, boss. Uh-oh, it's 12 o'clock, I think I'm sober. How about we think this over a can of King Cobra? You ain't nicer than the lunatic shyster, aka the Vicster or the Vic Meister. He wonder should he get a baldy or keep his edge up V-shaped like Mama Waldy. That is the question. They wonder why he always wear hats in the sessions. Listen up. New drink, named it after Chong daughter. Triple shot of yak with the chaser of bong water. V a strong supporter. Triple shot of yak with the chaser of bong water. Dare ya. Come on, bring the slaughter. Great balls of fire. Guess who just crawled out the Muffin Mire that can make you trust a motherfucking liar? A real sucker jiver. Vaughn never been a duck and diver. He spit on the mic, yuck saliva. Hold it like a drunk driver. Hold a CB on a sharp turn. Still clutching the chest from the heartburn. What's your handle? I need a Zantac, and thanks before I blank into anaphylactic shock. Rock or disco, chocolate or the Crisco hole. Cock diesel and still tell a joke like Joe Piscopo. Tell them the basics, basically break the matrix. And just for kicks make them gel like Asics. That's why they acting standoffish. Eat the beat by hand like canned raw crawfish. Can you please pass the cocktail sauce? You might as well know hell is hot as hell, boss. Tell my horse. He said broads call me Boney. I make sure I throws them back if they's too scrawny or bony. Phony MCs use a standing. Leave him hanging like if I ain't know where his hands been. Hussy, how about we bloody up you just for me? Bust a knee, then go finish study a plus degree. True victory, a new sick story. I never met a chick that was too thick for me. Holy Moses, my old earth know me closest. And how I play the back and stay bent like scoliosis, it's no puzzle. You can act Doc Zizmore, the slow guzzle got your nizzle crooked like Big Jaw. Drink like a fishy, she wish she was a Pisces. Live since back when 25 cents ices. Used to turn your tongue the color red. Now they wanna fill you full of lead. What the fuck that young fella said? What kid is born to red-blooded? Do yourself a favor or come on get head-butted. Yoke him if he run. I'll be there in a jiffy, son, with the flame suppressor like off the 151. Quit your bitchin' or get loud in your babble box. Punish with the dry snitch and now eat the Straddle Fox. You be alright once it passed through your yellow belly. Only thing he said was, can you please pass the jelly? Homo said what? Like a promo play to cut on a late night. Before you touch the mic, get your weight right. A lot of crews like to act like a violent mob. They really need to just shut the fuck up like Silent Bob. Either that or get smoked like hickory. Should squash the beef and go wash their teeth quickly. Notice Steve, write a rhyme like a mystery and sign it at the bottom in calligraphy. Your nigga V. Used to get straight A's. Nowadays get way paid is the pet phrase. Set the stage, preferably night times. Daylight reserved for research and writing rhymes. Things is harder than the tarnish on the garnets in his gold teeth to eat. Gosh darn it, behold heat. Going all out to the fullest. Old dip, chrome forfeit if no bullets, no clip. Black electric tape over the hole in the handle. If you hold it right and hit them with it, they can't tell. But still, you gotta be careful. Dudes be so scared they cop pleased by the airful. Be personal favors, please don't kill me. Empty out your pockets and it probably won't, Willie. But if you don't hurry up and shut up, I'll kill ya. Now lay down and count to 100 loud, will ya? When the nickel gleam like it's greased up, thugs turn to icicles, hard rocks freezed up. This could all be a distraction just to buy time to blast you, so keep something to cut in case you has to. If he was on the island, he probably robbed a millionaire and be known for wildin' out like Bob Dylan here. These clever war tips you won't get from cats who never wore skips. Now let's get down to brass tacks, follow procedure and count stacks like NASDAQ. Don't be caught snoozing in the early morning hours from a long night of boozing. Stick 'em up, chump, you know what this is. Do the right thing, you might live to see your kids. All he said was, come on, don't shoot. So shook, I think he should have Sean John suit. Why you staring? Run your chain like an errand. And your girl errands, and what y'all wearing. Survival tactics for when things get too gritty. He feels it's his duty to the people of the city. Just so long as nobody get hurt, and keep the average civilian on point and alert. And don't forget to check her D-cup. Now buzz how he got this duck for his re-up. Then he's back on the bricks, smoking Indo. Never let a handy fiend fix your broken window. Oh, wanna hate the witty lurker who follow y'all on the lake, dressed like a city worker. Okay, miss, come up off that bracelet. Just got your hair did, don't make me waste it. So go to Hades, get the devil for his stash. But no old ladies unless you're sure they carry mad cash. Like the one from the liquor store, he watched her for weeks now, ready for the quick score. Before he told the whore get on the floor, she pulled out and let off like quick draw McGraw. Damn yo, he lucky she barely nicked the camo. He would've let her have it if he had the ammo. It's all in good fun, true. Moral of the story, son, dude. Senior citizens to bust their guns. Respect, it's V, what the heck? Y'all know who's the best, might as well cut the check. They didn't know the face, but by the name they knew him. Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heat it up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle. Mind your manners or be R.I.P. Local bartenders call him Barfly V. He used their CDs as coasters, harassed their street team and graffitied up their posters. Don't appear too drunk and let a stare turn into a yeah, you punk. Told the host make sure he last, yo. Any other order might be a fiasco. D-flow like cash flow on the first of the month for broke niggas that thirst for the blunt. He kept a pocket full of posies, always at a rocket. Why she so nosy? Looking at my Seiko, it's about to be Waco, and it won't be televised on Nick and Jake show. Turn Jake to Bacos. Money over snake holes. Reacting with the core breach spewing, you're darn tootin'. Right after this wreck, you might expect lootin'. Nasty drop the rhyme like lime and tequila. flipping like Optimus Prime to a 10-wheeler. V set the scheme on his own team like Starscream. Then go hit the bar scene, all like, nah, man. Go to school every day, except for when he play hooky. That's the days he play bookie. If I don't study, I'ma cheat off Peter Parker. Keep a liter vodka inside my locker. Use it like a book on the Grey Goose scenario. Play you like a stereo. Hey you, where we go? I'm about to blow one of y'all monkeys out the frame. Whoever jipped my lock and took my Donkey Kong game, watch. Don't even try to put it back so I can find a later word to Koch. It's born against the 9th graders. There's no finer sound than when you let off a 9 round. Before the slug find the ground, VB in Chinatown. Give me a slew of M80s, a carton of those hip chasers, and 2 of them ladies. It's like the hood black market where you get goods from gats to put in packed chocolate to your health. We rock Chinese slippers. Me and King of these weighing 2 Guyanese strippers. On the radio, Mac the knife. I watch them freeze roaches and bring them straight back to life. He used a different approach than I ever read. The only thing he ever said was the roach is never dead. We study transfigurations and different ways to break the trance off the nigga nations. It's even bigger with the Haitians. No time for litigation. It lasts longer if you take a picture. It's Victor the Slickster. I pick her, sip slit smart liquor. Still up in the mixture like a fixture. Y'all seen the sticker with the sick feeling, Vicster. He stack chips by any which way and keep black lips, fuck what any bitch say. It ain't no time for no tit for tat. Y'all better aim for the head, just don't hit the fitted hat. When it's his time to go, it's his time to go. As for right now though, the hour show rhyme flow. He got more of those than lines for dime hoes that act fancy, and more clothes than Delancey. Don't let him house you out on Houston or catch you downtown on Broadway browsing. Whoever got the most bags get followed. Give it up or get you in the old hag hollow. It's Victor the Slickster. It's like limbo. How low can you go? V go lower than your bimbo pantyhole. Damn, yo, I say that's pretty damn low. In the city streets with more ammo than Rambo. Rambo, y'all don't want V in it. Make the coolest cat piss his coochie in a minute. When he blow and get ballin' at the top slot, 20 G's ahead for whoever callin' cop shot. Popsnot, tender-headed, get they wig split with fro sheen. V manufacture gun cleaning kits for Podine. Party people ask him how you so mean and still quiet. Could it be the codeine in your diet? I'm like, what I look like? Doctor, let the pork stop. I got the clear meat, the vodka. Cork top, step up the hustle like the new guy. Gun busting and drugs, the penalties too high. Makes you wonder who they speak for. It's only one side benefiting off the street war. And his heat galore just to make it better. Many go and stab their own man up like Jacob Ladder. I still worry when I'm out on the hot. Drill an ill flurry that might bop your knot. I feel the Bill Murray get more run than the WAP got. Shop for a yacht. Popsnot. Study your history. Whoever don't, I pity the fool like Mr. T. Knowledge this degree, it ain't no mystery. What you gonna do, what you know is what is to see. And that's more than meets the eyeball. Now who wants to buy a brand new TT Fly call? Alright y'all, pew, the speed was breakneck. Faster than the high-speed dual cassette tape deck. The distance was light speed. He went to see a buddy who said he had some white weed in case he might need. It didn't mean much, for in his lean clutch was the elusive green Dutch. Who that? Kinga, Vaughn younger brother, a real live swinger who rock Louis Vuitton pleather. And he walk around like he think he king. Even made the hood rat stop to kiss his pinky ring. Like a soup sandwich on a hand dish. Some say his language was way too outlandish. He did his thing, and spoke in a jig slang to translate Einstein's theory of the Big Bang. Told us boo boo, I put a spell on you. Stay with me, whether we broke or we well to do. If it don't work, to hell with you. May the doorknob hit you with a poor slob butcher. What you thought, you darn skeezer? The G of a Mac and the steez of a geezer. A true man and leisure, she must have caught amnesia. Paid off the 8th grade fade or a Caesar. He was known for his thick skin, part Zimbabwean and a part Trini mixed in. Big shot, sold a guy a pound of pig snot. Said it was proven to remove stains and ink spots. Kinky flow, drip down her leg to her pinky toe. Jenky hole, who don't know as much as she thinks she know. One wink, she stepped to him like a slinky, yo. Wig like a mink, skin soft like Twinkie dough. Then he kissed the queen and told her she need Listerine. Twist the green, it's laced with antihistamine. Enough to make your face up like Mr. Bean. V hit the scene like fuck it, give me a Mr. Clean. Party people know the name, Vic with a K if it's all the same. If it ain't, don't bother. Told the little monster, no, I ain't your father. It's Uncle Victor. Shut the lights, I'm getting dizzy. And close the door. Can't you see your mama busy? What a scoundrel. Gassed up the town fool to go rob the crown jewel. He's like a Lego megalomaniac who's into electronic and techno, a real brainiac. Smack dab in the hip-hop gold rush. V rather the old stuff, preferably the cold crush. It gets deeper than deep pack chopper, except he keep a stack and some cheap ass vodka. Kneecap popper, only when he missed the Chewy center. At least he always hits who he meant to. Remember, he got a short fuse and bad temper, and a plan to claim emperor by December. Member of the most player-hated race who made this invaded place and stayed it with a straight face. If I cut her off, I might miss her, but one of these days, right in the kisser. She probably get mad at me, I betcha. It gets her nowhere like flattery. She said, where were you last Saturday? And don't lie, we got your fingerprints off the battery. Don't make me have to blame you or see you in the street and double team you with the emu. He told her when the jump paper tear off, it probably tear her air off before y'all even square off. No good for nothing, kill a high for no frill like Goodwill Hunting. He feels out of place like Bizarro, feisty chick, comes all out her face like Charo. It's Vaughn, he's back on, and you know he don't care like Jimmy Crack Corn. Wax off, wax on, tried to raise taxes on cracks and black porn. Another year passes, gone are the days when he used to wear glasses. Now he wear contacts, unfolds in caveman, look over the contracts. These crews is too soft, he came to tear the roof off to get paid to goof off. They don't really want to battle, all they gonna do is get mad and go tattle. Tell him the retard said it, he ripped up the weed card sign and jetted. You gotta give his 3-card credit, even though at times he could be hard-headed. Yeah, the main theme, cream by all means and harebrained schemes. The Lord's performance was flawless, he rocked with a crown and a Bobby Brown cordless. The broad he was with was gorgeous, the only flaw he saw was she caused a nigga more stress. Not tryna diss her, but I used to know this sister that could put a whole fist in her. Hell, I made it, mama. Grammy for the world's most celebrated rama. Dead the drama, scammer, 4G's a pizzy from Bahama. V, the lead brown man, and never count your chickens before you read SoundScan. What about mom and pops? They might as well cooperate and wait till the bomb drop. Get more cabbage. Oftentimes he wonder how they get so savage. V, not your average. Oftentimes he wonder how they got so savage. A modern day marvel, but terrible, better horrible. When he grabbed the mic from Son and crushed up all his metacarpals, he said he ain't mean it, totally by accident. After the show, he didn't follow where y'all taxi went. Will this be available on Wax Axe Max Mill? They all in opposition to his ass whack tax bill. But will it pass the Senate? Slumlord tenant and a super like 1A. Have a fun stay. One day, he planned to put in a runway with enough land for his own projects and gunplay. Section 8 penthouse made look like Faye Dunaway. A lot of y'all ass out like gay runaway. It's how they say semi-risque. All day, every day, give out Emmys the quick way. Have the average MC say, give me a sick day. They really ain't got shit to say like Timmy McVeigh. Get a hunch, a real ragtag bunch. In school he kept a do-rag in his bag lunch. Just to eat heads on some breakdance shit and spit. He writ this skit in Sanskrit. If the pants fit, sport 'em, but rock 'em low. The man like Rollo on the slow, can't knock it though. It's like the same hustle, bro, till knuckles glow. Tucked in the Tigre, just let the name buckle show. Good googly moogly, see that loogie? Yeah, but keep it on the DL Hughley. You don't watch her, he might house her like Doogie. Just to cut a Lucy like Mitsurugi. Gooey gumdrops, who he got his style from his pops. You gotta give the bum some props. Ask your sister, her beatbox is more thicker. Doom that nigga, detox with more liquor. Villain for hire, admire the sound. Make sure the price is right before you come on down. Rappers be on some you. Forgot who they talking to, too much pork stew. They need to not come out with nothing new. Blew the whole shit up on some what this button do. Doom cheat the game like walkthrough. Run them, son them like Mr. Rock do tattoo. The way a lot of clowns get down is unnatural. This flow flip like oranges, apples. Rhymes is like lime to a lemonade snapple. Leave it at the chapel, don't eat scrapple. First thing they notice when they come to is they bling is gone. Then they start remembering the Klingon with the rings on. In came the villain with the old gear like hi there. Y'all play the rare, this whole year my year. Metal face beard like Brillo pad. Y'all know his stillo, so don't feel so bad. See, call him old dad, the one the old hoe had. Knew he was a winner since swimmer in the gonads. Okay, pal, pay him like PayPal, so we can be A-OK, not OK corral. I think today I'll make the lady say ow, and maybe fuck around, take a bow now. Who made his first meal and still carry razor blades? Used to be straight A's and still made the grade. Retarded ass, how you get cash so fast? Yeah, after last, left back in the retarded class. Should've went to Bosie's, watch him more closely. Who he think he's supposed to be? Villain who always win, at least stay consistent. Find him where that bitch went, get a room, pitch a tent. Yo, Max, yo, change that beat, yo. You got another one? Give it a sec for the pain to start. This wreck right here, it ain't for the faint of heart. They thought they saw the worst verse from the team of G-men who seem like nerds at first. Once they get to know us, people dig us. Leaders in the fight for equal rights for niggas. Inventor of the more dimension of flow, nobody doubt it. This go for if you're about it, or ride it. Whatever's clever, the masterful, whoever you hook or hurt her, but now ho no. If we see tomorrow, the next day classes, the villain in the back with the x-ray glasses. Have no fear, the ninja here. Feeling like the tinge in your ear from chicken ginger beer. When it's on, local head gon' lay low and heat it like beef patty, cocoa bread, con queso. If you say so, lace the whole case low. They say wear metal masks in case his face show. He told them they flows his bitch talking, ayos. His whole crew walk with pitchfork and halos. Say oh if you never worked the J.O. and keep more cash in the stash in the pay show. Okay yo, y'all know who to follow. Tie him up in the crib and leave the place hollow. Oh suit, the Goosey's loose, so wild you couldn't chase it down with straight fruit juice. Frown like the first time you taste couscous, stash the deuce. Troops asking truce. Today on Intense Rec Week, we have the supervillain in his own defense to speak. It's all part of my mental techniques, available to freaks and pencil neck geeks. Train the same brain to an insane train of thought. On a campaign trail, he came to gain your support. Charge cash for an autograph. Say some shit to make your daughter laugh, then slaughter the ass. See him on the big screen like Steve McQueen. Do something and never be back once he leave the scene. Keep more medicated pads and Stridex for his own side wrecks with no known side effects. Before you press charge, use your noodle. So what when he grab the mic, he scratch your cute cuticles. Keep your mouth shut, everything will be beautiful. It would be awfully rude to you, now get back to your hootie hoo. Damn it, it ain't worth the drama cannon. From the calm bandit, eat rhymes like pomegranate. Soon as he stepped in, he lit the room. Boom, reschedule my noon with Brit Hume. In love with Mary Jane, she's my main thing. Pull the right from that web head, what a lame brain. Maintain, say it, don't spray it. You wanna see your girl again, you might as well pay it. If I had a dime for every rhymer who bust guns, I have a cool meal for my sons in trust funds. When I was broken and a broke dick dog, I always kept a L to smoke and thick fog. When it rained, sure do thunderstorm. I got more rhymes in the summer than musty underarms. 1-2 microphone checker, first learned to neck off a home wrecker. This is back when he was like crib age. When he hit the stage it's like a gauge to the rib cage. Break the mic like a rock star, break a guitar. Jump off the stage like Yee Haw. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. After you whose last is doomed, he's the worst known. That'll have your boom blown or either thirst bone. Rockets won't burst, clone, just don't curse the grown. Own his own microphone, bring it everywhere he go, so he can bring it to you live in stereo. Panic, can't understand it, ban it. The underhanded ran it, planned it, and left him stranded. The best, any who profess will be remanded. Yes sir, request permission to be candid, granted. I don't think we can handle a style so rancid. He flipped it like Madden, did the old jazz standard. Don't mind me, I wrote this rhyme lightly off of 2 or 3 heinies, and boy was they fine, G. One black, one Spanish, one Chinese. It keeps the woody shiny year round like a pine tree. Don't sign me, I'm about to get a mill without him. Crowd him off the shelf, he's the villain, and what about him? So, and he's a jerk and you don't know him. Mad how he expand work but won't show him. Poor guys, what a sight for old sore 4 eyes. Now hook me with 2 apple pies and a small fries. All rise, so far odd as a ruple. So raw, break it down and make quadruple. It's crucial, you can see it in his pupil. And this time when he get it, he'll waste it on something useful. Like getting juiced off a deuce of cokie. Keep it low key, known to pull a okie dokie. Silly goose, Doom is too jokey. Damn, he could really use a room or a whole key. Egads, he got enough styles to start 3 fads. True that, she bad, I wonder do she come with knee pads? What a call, what a real butterball. Either I get a strike or strike out, gutter ball. Rocket like gear for the 4 with nice inside pockets prepared for the brawl. Yeah, y'all, you could say it's an airful. Beware, do not touch Mike, be careful. And just like he said, I could've told you. MF, the holder of a boulder. Money folder. said he really hit star mode. Never will he boost loose Phillies with the barcode, or take a whole carload on a wasted trip, or sip White Owl lace tip from tip with yip. Some rather baggies, other like they cracks and vows. Catch a tag, roll a bag of swag in a black and mild. See twist optimal, just the raw leaf part. The list top go, bust before beef start. At the stop and go mart, acting like a spirit host done it. Yeah, yo, Doom nominated for the best role L's, and they wondered how he dealt with stress so well. Wild guess, you could say he stayed sedated. Some say booted, some say faded. Someday prayed that he would grow a farm barn full. Recent research show it's not so darn harmful. Sometimes you might need to detox. It can help you with your rhyme flow and your beatbox. Off spike to your surprise, turn a Newport light to a joint right before your eyes. Tear a page out the good book, hear it how you want it. Living off borrowed time, the clock ticks faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick Dastardly and Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. ICE Cole, nice to be old. Y2G Steve twice to threefold. He sold scrolls, low and behold. Know who's the illest ever, like the greatest story told. Keep your glory gold and glitter. For half of his niggas to take him out the picture. The other half is rich and it don't mean shit to villain. A mixture between both with a twist of liquor. Chase it with more beer. Taste it like truth for dear. When he at the mic, it's like the place get like, oh yeah. It's like they know what's about to happen. Just keep your eye out like I capping. Is he still a fly guy clapping if nobody ain't hear it? And can they testify from in the spirit? And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church, got ooh lords. And they hold the mic in your attention like two swords. Either that, or either one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it. Yuck, it's like the end to the means. Fuck type of message that sends to the fiends. That's why he bring his own needles and get more cheese than Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos. Slip like Freudian, your first and last step to playing yourself like accordion. Tripping off the beat, kinda dripping off the meat grinder. Heat niner, pimping, stripping, soft, sweet minor. China was a neat sign of trouble with the script digits. Double dip, bubble lip, subtlest midget. Borderline schizo, sorta fine tits though. Porter wine, order grind, 8:45, let's go. Ever since 10-11, glad she made a brethren. Then his last down, 7 alligator, 7 at the gates of heaven, knocking no answer. Slow dancer, hopeless romancer, dopest flow stanzas. Yes, no, villain, metal face to Destro. Guess so, still incredible in escrow. Just say ho, I'll test the yayo. Wild West style fest, y'all best to lay low. Hey bro, day glow, set the bet, pay dough. Before the cheddar get away, best to get Mako. The worst hated god who perpetrated odd favors, demonstrated in the perforated rod lavers. In all quad flavors, large savers. Still back in the game like Jack LaLanne. Think you know the name, don't rack your brain. On a fast track to half sane, either in a slow beat or that to speed or at the cane. Laughter, pain, doing songs lit in the booth with the best host. Doing bong hits on the roof in the West Coast. He's at it again, mad at the pen. Glad that we win, a tad fat in a bad hat for men. Grind the cinnamon, Manhattan warmongers. You can find the villain in satin. Gongas, the van screeches. The old man preaches about the gold sand beaches. The cold hand reaches for the old tan Elises. How Doom hold heat and preach non-violence. He about to start the speech, come on, silence. On one starry night, I saw the light. Heard a voice that sounded like Barry White. Said, sure you're right. Don't let me find out who tried to bite. They better off going to fly a kite in a firefight during tornado time with no coat, then I caught ya. Wrote the book on rhymes, a note from the author. With no headshot, he said it's been a while. Got a breadwinner style to get an inner child to finna smile. And that's no exaggeration. The doctor told the patient it's all in your imagination, Negro. What do he know about the buttery flow? He need to cut the ego. Trippin', to date the metal fellow, been ripping flows since New York plates was ghetto yellow with broke blue writing. This is too exciting. Folks leave out the show feeling truly enlightened. They say the villain been spitting enough lightning to rock shock the boogie down to Brighton. Villain get the money like curls. They just trying to get a nut like squirrels in his mad world. Land of milk and honey with the swirls, where reckless naked girls get necklaces of pearls. Compliments of the town jeweler. Left back now, schooler, trying to sound cooler. On the microphone known as the crown ruler. Never lied to Ma when we said we found the moolah. $500-something laying right there in the street. Now let's try and get something to eat. Then he turned 4 and started flowing to the poor. That's about when he first started going raw. kept the dro in the drawer. A rhyming klepto who couldn't go up in the store no more. His life is like a folklore legend. Why you're so stiff, you need to smoke more, brethren. Instead of trying to riff with the broke war veteran. Spliff made him swore he saw heaven, he was 7. Yup, you know it. Growing up too fast, showing up to class with my wet in a flask. He asked the teacher if he leave, will he pass? His girl is home alone, he trying to get the... If you wanna sip, get a paper water fountain glass. How I'm supposed to know where your mouth been last? Hand so fast, it can outspin the flash. Known to smoke a whole mountain of hash to the ash. Boom, bass, leave the room with the stash. Assume it's in a smash, doom, get the cash. Wow, it caught me off guard. I went to breathe out, but then she made me cough hard. Contacted God and let him know to slip to him. Fine, and how are you doing? Can I get you a drink? This one's a shoo-in. Awkward situation that I'm on a mission to ruin. Her big button smile was like camo. Hit up the men's room, we need more ammo. Watch at 3 o'clock, a new recruit. That's her gin and juicy juice. Used to stick a juicy fruit. She just knew she was cute. It's in her own best interests, less stress. Hit her with the do you need a mint test. It don't matter if she's slim or dressed to impress. I won't rest, fellas don't fess. Some of them just need to eat the whole thing of cress. It's been a long day, it's just how the song say.
Operation Lifesaver is in effect as of right now.
I hope she don't take this the wrong way. The rest is empty with no brain, but the clever nerd, the best MC with no chain you ever heard. Take it from the Tech 9 holder. They bit, don't know they neck shine from Shinola. Everything that glitter ain't fish scale. Let me think, don't let her faint, get Ishmael. A shot of Jack, got her back, it's not an act stack. Forgot about the cackalack, holler back, clack, clack, blocker. Villainy, feel him in your heart, chakra, chart topper. Start shit stopper, be a smart shopper. Shot a cop day around the way, bout to stable. Who to know is too molded, wonder where the shooter go. Bout to jet, get him, not a bet, dead him. Let him spit the venom, said him, got a lot of shit with him. Let the rhythm hit him. Stronger in the other voice, we makes the joints that make them spread them butter moist, man, please. The stage made of panties, from the age of baby hoochies on to the grannies. Ban me the dough rake, daddy, the flow make her fatty shake. Patty cake for fake. If he wasn't need a baker's man, he'd take her for her masters. Hit it once and shake her hand. Want some old thank you, ma'am, and ghost her. She can mind the toaster if she signed the poster. A whole host of roller coaster riders, not enough tracks. Hot enough black, or just too hot to handle. You got blue sandals, who shot you, who got you? New spots to vandal, do not stand still. Boast your skills close, but no krills. Toast for polils, post no bills. Coast to coast, Joe Smoes flows ill. Go chill, not supposed to overdose, no dose pills. Off pride tykes, talk wide, do scar me. Off sides, like how Warp ride with Starfleet. Told ya, on some get rich shit. As he gets older, he gets colder than a witch tit. This is it, make no mistakes. Where my nigga go? Figaro. O's beats in my rhymes attack. A scary act, all black like Miss Mary Mac. Wait till you see him live on the piano. Doom sings soprano like una, dos, ciano. My mama told me, blast him, pass her glass of OE. Not to be troublesome, but I could sure use a quick shot of double rum. No stick of bubble gum. I like ice cream, we could skip the wedding. Have a nice dream, she only let him stick her head in. Wreak havoc, beatless, mad traffic, sleek and lavish. People speak and leak it to the maverick. He see it as just another felony drug arrest. Any day could be the one he picked the wrong thug to test. Slug through the vest, shot in the street for pulling heat on a father who babies gotta eat. And when they get hungry, it ain't shit funny. Paid to interfere with how brother get his money now. Who's the real thugs, killers, and gangsters? Set the revolution, let the things bust, and thank us. When the smoke clear and you can see the sky again, there will be the chopped off heads of Leviathan. They pray 4 times a day, they pray 5. Who weighs the strings when it's time to survive? Some will go of their own free will to die. Others take them with you when they blow sky high. What's the difference? All you get is lost children while the bosses sit up behind the desk. It costs billions to blast humans in half into calves and arms. Only one side is allowed to have bombs. That's like making a soldier drop his weapon, shooting him and telling him to get to stepping. Obviously, they came to portion up his fortune. Sounds to me like that old robbery extortion. I knew you was, around, playing all innocent, hoeing since the foundation. Don't make me have to pound this 10 crown facing and risk being jammed up like traffic inbound from spacing. There's been a place for you in my heart since we first met. A teenage love that didn't feel no hurt yet. My boys warned me you was poison like BBD first cassette. And still I put my chips on the worst bet. Gave up the skirt, now I got a hair from the street. How dare you drag my name in the dirt and cheat? You could've broke it off, ended it and dipped. And if you spoke soft, we could've still preserved the friendship. Now you apologize, that's what they all say. You wasn't sorry when you sucked them off in the hallway. But have it your way, raw, no foreplay. That's you if you want a dude who wear a mask all day. And just to think, I used to be proud of you, and you had some real good power. Probably kiss me later that evening, I should be earling. Matter of fact, give me back my bracelet and my Sherlin. I'd rather waste it, or give it to your girlfriend. She did let me stab it last week while you was working. Remember, our vacation out to Maryland, I duped the maid Carolyn, she made me throw the towel in. Like all foul men, the time I hit your mom's off, I told her knock it off, but she had to set the rocket off. Ain't enough room in this fucking town. When you see Tin Head, tell him be ducking down. I'm not romping around, he better be ready and prepared to be stomped in the ground. So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged, you know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. Should've let your trick hold, chick hold your sick glow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And you know I know that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter, peep the slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme quick, sometimes he rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try, villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot a pair of fat asses. Shots of the scotch from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop till he got the masses. And show them what they know now through flows of hot molasses. Do it like the robot to headspin to boogaloo. Took a few minutes to convince the average boogaboo. It's ugly, like look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps when you spell the man name. Looks like it's going to be a great day today. To get some fresh air like a stray on a straightaway. Hey you, got a light? Nah, a Bud Light. Early in the morning, face crud from like a mud fight. Looky here, it's just the way the cookie tear. Prepare to get hurt and mangled like Kurt Angle, rookie year. The rocket scientist with the pocket wine list. Some even say he might need some psychiatrist. Doom, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Yes, but why would the darn thing be wandering? She's like a foundling, barely worth fondling. My posse's on Broadway like Mama I Want to Sing. Mad lays the bass like the race card. Villain on the case to break shards and leave a face scarred. Groovy dude, not to prove to be rude, but this stuff is like what you might put on movie food. What is jalapenos? Get it like a whooping when you holler at your seniors. Dollar, he can overhear the hashish fiender. He just came from over there, the grass is greener. Last wish, I wish I had 2 more wishes. And I wish they fixed the door to the Matrix's mad glitches. Spit so many verses, sometime my jaw twitches. One thing this party could use is more blues. Put yourself in your own shoes and stay away from all the pairs of busted Timbs he don't use. He only keep them to decorate. If you wanna peep him, select a date and bring a deep check like checkmate. I kid you not, on the dotted line sign. Ever since a minor, kids consider him some kind of Einstein on a diamond mine grind. She was dumb fine, but not quite the type that you might wanna wine and dine. Couldn't find a pen, had to think of a new trick. This one he wrote in cold blood with a toothpick. On second thought it's too thick. His assistant said, Doom, you sick. He said, true through acoustics. Psycho, his flow is drowned in Lowry seasoning. With micro power he's sound and right reasoning. It's easy as pie, 3.14. One more, 1-4, smooth and they done for. Hold a cold one like he hold an old gun, like he hold a microphone and stole the show for fun, or a foe for ransom. Flows is handsome, hoes in tandem, anthem, random, tantrum, phantom of the Grand Ole Opry. Ask the dumb hottie, mask, pump shotty, somebody stop me. Hardly come sloppy on a retarded hard copy. After rockin' parties, he departed in a jalopy. Watch the drop top poppy, known as the grimy, limey, slimy, try me, blimey. Simply smashing in a fashion that's timely. Mad villain dashing in a beat rhyme crime spree. We rock the house like rock and roll. Got more soul than a sock with a hole. Set the stage with a goal to have the game locked in a cage, getting shocked with a pole. Overthrow it like throwing over a biscuit. A lot of bitches think he's overly chauvinistic. Let go his dick if that's the case. Rats with a waist, there's more cats to chase. Dogs, he got it like new powers. Woke up broke, spit the shit in a few hours. Sheesh, been unleashed since the Glee Club. Had your fans saying, please make me a dub. Well, since you asked kindly, where he been behind the mask, who can't find me? You're blind in the wine zone, leave your mind blown when he shine with the 9, he's a Rhinestone Cowboy. Goonie goo goo, loony cuckoo, like Gary Gnu off Newzoo Review. But who knew the mask had a loose screw? Hell could hardly tell, had to tighten it up like the Drawls and Archie Bell. It speaks well of the hyperbase, wasn't even tweaked and it leaked into cyberspace. Couldn't wait for the snipes to place at least a track listing, bold print typeface. Stop for a year, come back with thumbtacks, pop for the beer. We're hip-hop sharecroppers, used to wear flip-flops, now rare gear coppers. He's in it for the quiche, you might as well not ask him for no free shit, capiche? Oh, my aching hands, from raking in grands and breaking in mic stands. Villain, the smile stun your chick, while he put himself in your shoes, run your kicks. You heard it on the radio, tape it, play it in your stereo, your crew will go ape shit. Raw lyrics, he smells them like a hunch, the same intuition that tells him spike the punch. Curses, he's truly the worstest, with enough rhymes to spread throughout the boundless universes. Let the beat blast, she told him wear the mask, he said you bet your scoot ass. It's made of fine chrome alloy, find him on the grind, he's the Rhinestone Cowboy. Dub it off your man, don't spend that $10. I did it for the advance, the back end sucks. It's better than sitting up in a crack den with the Mac 11 yelling at your fiends and friends to duck. It's feds at the door, oh it's just FedEx. I thought I heard walkie-talkies, must have been them redneck neighbors of mine. They fucking with they CB, and we in the spot watching cops on TV. Blazing greens, thumping big first CD, drinking on E, hoping pigs don't see. If they were psychic, they try to give them the electric chairs. Getting hectic in here, and it's our election year. Keep this section clear, VIP. Shed a few tears since an E-high G. I got more tricks up my sleeve, cough, hiccup, and sneeze, make an MC sick and dry heave wheeze. They must be still allergic to a real raw rhymer with skills that's surgical. Take the day off and lay off the crazy water. It don't phase V as he lay up with your lazy daughter. Heat the bake, V came to eat your team steak, and for dessert a treat, the green cake. So much sweets, it's a dream, it seemed fake. These type themes make your beat machine break. It's on the fritz, put it on the Ritz, and watch what he gets once his mix is on the glitz. A lot of rappers are soft tit and talk shit, that need to do us all a big favor, cork it. Spit it like raw grits, get it? They better all forfeit, admit it. Relaxing in your town wants to talk with V, keep coming back with more and more hits. MCs fall back, is Vic in your ear with the whole ball of wax. Call or fax for the freshest rhyme delivery, or takeout for the fake you out ballers in the industry. Boss with the lead jeans, bad man Novi. They say he's a cross between Adnan Khashoggi and Sho Kazuki. He said your chain is short dookie. The piece was like a mystery entity, spooky. What's his worth? A gun or a knife slice, get your bus once or twice or run for your life price. A arm and a leg, the letters ghetto red hot. Calm till we fled the spot or leg on headshot. You on the battlefield with lyrical militants. Know he's feeling bent when he see little pink elephants. Never forget, memorize the elements, keep the mic sterilized. Terrorize with eloquence and mellow eyelids. Tell no lies, kids, these guys ask them what's their shell toe sizes. Shields up, dum-dum, where we come from we thump it out for fun. That's no conundrum. Pick a bone, goons, be with the sicker known show tunes. On a full moon, lick your own wounds. Lighten up the stratosphere, shooting slugs is nameless. Aim caressing Vladimir Putin. His matted hair was too thin to cut into a Gumby. Nothing to V, he feel his bum knee. It's about to rain, there goes my two-way. Out of range, it's a strange new day, touche. It's all good like down home cooking. He left with the crown on his dome and kept booking. His men run Crooklyn, keep 1 in 10 Huns hooking. No offense, none tooken. It's more fun than looking. The pound of the war drum had your poor son shooken. Sometimes he feel he need to stop juxing. Then he say nah with a real sly crook grin. Vic style of rhyme will bug out Joe's 6-pack. Slick while the time he dug out your chick's back. She wore a thong in her youth. These days she's a bit long in the tooth. Just chewing on the titty fat, pursuing the kitty cat, drooling on her pretty hat, playing pool and pity pat, stay in school, kiddies, brats, instead of spraying tools and shitty gats. Laying cool, witty at, saying jewels to city rats, ruling with gritty stats, cooling where the clits be at. It's no time for chitty chat, fool V pity that. Follow your instincts. I told her time and time again not to swallow pink drinks. I guess it's just how the hollow lip clinks. V, the fink who made the chink in the mink wink. He say he need a shrink, on the brink to pipe it when her sink made his pinky stink. Instead he asked her for some paper and some ink. Could've flipped it longer except the beat was rather rinky dink. Still working out the kinks. Every time he thinks his third eye blinks. It must be in the blood like zinc. Glassy IV, put your CD on Jinx. People came from miles around to hear Vic rocket. He learned a few new styles since a 2-year-old pickpocket. Cludow, sad how sickening. Now get retarded like mad cow kicking in. Yick, Chris wasn't tricking. And what's in the stew if the flu is in the chicken? We all got our vices. Some got the gall to call the shots off the dices. And that's Vic, bring slaughter to your section. Have y'all's MC get an order of protection. His name rings bells, said Jake. He sings well, even with this king hell headache. Hit him with an anvil to trigger a scandal. If not just to get free press off the nigga channel. He only plays for high prices and raises his hourly rate based on how nice he is. Leave him with his feet dangling. Got his degree in strangling and street haggling. You can find him on the beat bragging, the discreetly dragging MCs towards the meat wagon. And they chicks to the bang bus, make him kick it slang cuss. The Vic is no dang fuss. He sensed a trickle of lingering hate, but refused to get tickled by the fickle finger of fate. Fuck that nigga. Vic, in it for the buck by the gigger. A short truck ride to the liquor store to refuel. Rookie at the counter, manager told him he cool. You got some change? Walk telling your hard luck story, or else that's gonna leave a scar. Yuck, gory, and we're outy. Pew. V and his rowdy crew, you can see how loud he blew. Now that's a fine howdy do. Stay in your lane, keep driving straight or catch a stray in your brain. Go deep diving off the side of the bridge, off a slide in the skid. Who wanna ride with the kid? Trying to live to see old age, so he rolled with the loaded gauge. Ode to Road Rage. Better get up off his bumper before he get dumber and let off the thumper. Ooh. Yeah, take the next exit. Catch him on the back street, clack the heat and forget it. Ooh. That's one less butt face. News lady said they found coke open and shut case. They convinced it's drug related. V skated off in the ugly buggy, faded. After that last turn, seen an old man crash and burn. They have to place his ashes in an urn. In return, the world is a safer place to race. Just don't invade his personal space. Worst case scenario, they should back away from the bass that's in the stereo. Insurance can't bring you back to life from a pissy drunk driver when a big rig jackknife. Stay in your lane, keep driving straight or catch a stray in your brain. Go deep diving off the side of the bridge, off a slide in the skid. Who wanna ride with the kid? Had this one biddy, she gave good brain. Used to come see me in the hood on a train. One way costs $1.50. Not a bad loss if you sure to suck a titty. At least, for better or for worse, nails was more faker than the letters on her purse. Not quite the Gucci butters, no drawers, coochie cutters, and the hoochie studded. You got another Dutch kid? She listened to that rap shit B was out of touch with. Lit it, hit it raw with no fuss. Only thing she said was, just pull out before you bust. Light skin from hell, V drank gin, she sipped white Zinfandel. Maybe I'll make her to my baby mother. Then she had to break out to babysit her baby brother, to show her she was iller than the next chick is. He reached in the drawer and let her sport one of the necklaces, and gave her change for a token. Get at me when you get to where you're going. Got a call later that night and was heartbroken. My man was like, the girl just got bodied, I'm not joking. Fucked her up real bad, she ain't make it. Stuck her with a cutter, she wouldn't let him take the shit. I'm like, my shorty got stabbed off a piece of shit chain I had nabbed off a crab. Wouldn't give it up, so I put one in his ab. Grabbed the bloody chain and took a cab to the lab. I knew I should've sold it to the Arab. My shorty got stabbed off the same bloody chain. Beef rap could lead to getting teeth capped, or even a reef from armed dudes on some grief crap. I suggest a change of diet. It can lead to high blood pressure if you're fried, or even a stroke, heart attack, heart disease. It ain't no starting back once arteries start to squeeze. Take the easy way out, phony. Until then, they know they wouldn't be talking that baloney in the bullpen. So disgusting, pardon self as I discuss this. They talk a wealth of shit and they ain't never seen the justice. Bust this like a cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo, and some foil, he'll boil it. You'd be better off in PC glued. And it's a feud, so don't be in no TV mood. Every week it's mystery meat, seaweed stewed.
Food! We need food!
He wears a mask just to cover the raw flesh. A rather ugly brother with flows that's gorgeous. Drop dead joints hit the whips like bird shit. They need it like a hole in their head or a third tit. Her bra smell, his cards say "Ah hell." Barred from all bars and kicked out the Carvel. Keep a cooker where the jar fell. And keep a cheap hooker that's off the hook like Marvel. Top bleeding, maybe fella took the loaded rod gears. Stop feeding babies colored sugar-coated large squares. The odd peer swears and God fears. Even when it's rotten, you've gotten through the hard years. I wrote this note around New Year's, off a couple of shots and a few beers. But who cares? Enough about me, it's about the beats. Not about the streets and who food he about to eat. A rhyming cannibal who's dressed to kill and cynical. Whether is it animal, vegetable, or mineral. It's a miracle how he gets so lyrical and proceed to move the crowd like an old Negro spiritual. For a meal, do a commercial for Mellow Yellow. Tell them devils hell no, sell y'all own jello. We hollered krills, she swallowed pills. He followed flea, collared $3 bills and squilt for Halalville. If y'all a pill, dig the real. It's how the big ballers deal. Twirl a L after every meal. What up? To all rappers, shut up with your shutting up and keep a shirt on, at least a button up. Yuck. Is the rhymers are stripping males, out of work jerks since they shut down Chippendales. They chipping nails, doom, chipping scales, let alone the pre-orders that's counted off shipping sales. This one goes out to all my people, skipping bail, dipping jail, whipping tail and sipping ale. Light the doobie till it glow like a ruby, after which they couldn't find the villain like Scooby. He's in the lab on some old Buddha monk shit, overproof drunk shit, but who'da thunk it? Punk try and ask why ours be better. Could be the Iron Mask or the Cosby sweater. Yes, you, who's screwed by the dude on the CD. Nude. I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8, she said. That sounds great, shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I needed to do, she'd be like, on his own throne, the boss like King Cooper. On the microphone, he flossed the ring. Average MCs is like a TV blooper. MF Doom, he's like DB Cooper. Out with the moolah, I let her get her outfit just to cool her off. She said niggas ain't about shit. I wonder if she meant it, I doubt it. The way it be in her mouth, she can't live without it. And can't live with this, handle your business. Villainous, stay on a scandalous whole shit list. One pack of cookies, please, Mr. Hooper. It's fun smacking rookies, he is the look like a black Wookie when he let his beard grow. Weirdo, brown skinned, always kept his hair low. Rumors has it it's a S-curl accident. Doom was always known to keep the best girls' backs bent. Some say it's the eyes, some say the accent. A lot of guys wonder where their stacks went. I call her thunder thighs with the fatty swoller. Only mess with high rollers, do what daddy told her. No matter the city, she with me to do the thang thang. Working the coochie hoopty chitty chitty bang bang. Same name on the titty as on the name ring. Pretty like Baby D off all in the same gang. Keep my eye on her, really don't trust her, but I treat her like a daughter. Taught her how to bust a nut and the heat to turn beef to horse meat chalupa. Teach her how to hold it, of course he is the see, most cats treat her like fupa or beat her to a stupor. Take it from the you need to make her feel cuter and lay down the G like loofah. Everything'll be do for her. Keep her in a new fur so she looks sweet when she go to meet the got the Buddha, get the grenadiers. Twist it, put it in the air. Come in, kiss it. Listen here, Scooter. Let her try to bag you when she's on the rag. Never let her fry the ragu. Which will have you into some type of spell crying dag boo. Her name on your back in a tattoo. Whether a bougie broad, nerd hoe, street chick. Don't call her wife if you met her at the freak nick. You don't want her, don't waste her time, I'll dupe her. And be a father to your child like the he keep his hoes in check, sends him out to get glows from all frozen necks. Tell him take his clothes, leave him posing naked for real. Better yet, get him for the check off the record deal. Find out where he keep the tech and the blue steel. Make sure for extra rec, let him know how you feel. And while he's running down to All-Star Weekend to ball, I'm coming with the U-Haul. What? These old things, about to throw them away. With the gold rings that make them don't fit like OJ. Usually I take them off with oil or Olay. MCs is crabs in the barrel past the Old Bay. Hot as hell and it's a cold day in it. Working on a way that we can roll away tinted. Some say the price of holding heat is often too high. You either be in a coffin or you be the new guy. The one that's too fly to eat shoe pie. Never too busy when it comes down to you and I. A lot of niggas wish to die. They need to hold their horses, it's bigger fish to fry. You're on the list, if not, pick a number spot. 10.5 Tims is made to kick your bumper clock. I could've had a V8, F-150 quad cab, but I'll be straight. Money comes and goes like that 2-bit hussy that night that try to rush me. Dwight passed the Dutchie, so I could calm down so they don't get it twisted. Take it from the fireside and won't get blistered. Got it. What happened? Oh, it's not lit. These metal fingers be holding. There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on a label. Beat up all the MCs and drink them under the table like it's on me. Put it on my tab, kid, however you get there. Foot it, cab it, iron horse it. You leave it on your face, forfeit. Of course the mic, hold it like the heat, he might toss it. Told her, tell him they stole it. He told her he lost it. She told him get off it and a bunch of other more shit. Getting money, DTs be getting no new leads. It's like he eating watermelon, stay spitting new seeds. This the weed, give me some of what he drooping off. Soon as he wake up, choking like it was whooping cough. They groupin' soft. First hour at the open bar and they trooping off. He went to go laugh and get some head by the side road. She asked him autograph her derriere red to wide load. This yard bird tastes like fried toad, turd, love villain. Take pride in code words, crooked eye mode, nerd geek with a cold heart. Probably still be speaking in rhymes as an old fart. Study how to eat to die by the pizza guy. No, he's not too fly to skeet in a squeeze a eye and squeeze a thigh. Maybe give her curves a feel the same way she feel it when he flow with nerves of steel. They call her super when they need their back plumbing fix. How is only one left? The pack coming 6. Whatever happened to 2 and 3? A herb tried to slide with 4 and 5 and got caught. Like what you doing, G? Don't make them have to get cutting like truancy. Matter of fact, not for nothing right now, you and me, looser than a pair of Adidas. I hope you bought your spare tweeters. MCs sound like cheerleaders, rapping and dancing like redhead kingpin. Doom came to do the thing again, no matter who be blingin'. He do it for the smelly hubbies. Seeds know what time it is, like it's time for Teletubbies. Few can do it, even fewer can sell it. Take it from the dude who wear a mask like a tarted helmet. He plot shows like robberies. In and out, 1, 2, 3, nobody's please. Run the cash and you won't get a wet sweatshirt. The mic is the shotty, nobody moves, nobody get hurt. Bring heat like the boy done go on the wall. He came in the door and everybody on the floor. A whole string of jobs like we on tour. Every night on a score, coming to your corner store. As you call them, they call you when they need something. Trees for the blunt, to G's for the front. I found a way to get peace of mind for years and left the hell alone. Turn a deaf ear to the cellular phone. Send me a letter or better, we can see each other in real life. Just so you can feel me like a steel knife. At least so you can see the white of their eyes. Bright with surprise once they finish spitting lies. Associates is your boys, your girls, bitches, niggas, homies. Close, but really don't know me. Mom, dad, comrade, peeps, brothers, sisters, duns, dunnies. Some come around when they need some money. Others make us laugh like the Sunday funnies. Fan be around whether you pay the bummy. You could either ignore this advice or take it from me. Be too nice, some people take you for a dummy. So nowadays he ain't so friendly. Actually they wouldn't even made a worthy enemy. Read the signs, no feeding the baboons. Seeing as how they got your back bleeding from the stab wounds. Y'all know the dance, they smile in your face, y'all know the glance. Try to put them on, they blow the chance. Never let your so-called mans know your plans. How many of us have them? A show of hands is a term some people use loosely. I'm real choosy on what I choose to let crew see. You telling me I try to act broke? Jealousy the #1 killer among black folk. Fellas be under some type of spell like crack smoke. Ghetto Cinderellas leading right to your stack loke. Just another way a chick will lead to your end. I checked the dictionary for the meaning of friends. It said person one likes to socialize with, sympathize and help her, and that's about the size of it. Most of the time these attributes is one-sided. To boast of the crime, they're apt to shoot you through your eyelid and they can't hide it. Going wild like a wild bitch. Sometimes you need to cut niggas off like a light switch. And when things get quiet, catch him like a thief in the night. What a right. I first met Mr. Fantastic at an arms deal. Don't let it get drastic. Think of how your moms will feel when they get for real. Still get the sparking. Everything darkened. It ain't no talking. For something so cheap and so it buys a lot of trouble. They better off focusing and trying to plot the bubble. Or else it'd be a sad note to end on. The guns we got is some come in the form of codependence. A lot of times only end up being co-defendants. $10 say they tell for a lower sentence and leave you up under the jail begging for repentance. It don't make no sense. What happened to the loyalty? Honor amongst crooks, trust amongst royalty. I'd rather go out in a blaze than give them the glory. A similar story. The 4 lovers, we need to have some type of overstanding. Just so when I let her get the man thing, she know it's no strings. We could do the damn thing, but ho, it's no rings. Just how the tramp swings. Will she see him again? That depends on how good was the skins and could she memorize the lessons. It ain't no need to pretend. Even though she let him stab it, she know they just Darker than the East River, larger than the Empire State, where the beast who guard the barbed wire gate is on the job, not my fate. Tired of the wait till the villain bring deliverance from the dire straits, fire at a higher rate. Why debate the liars, flyers scatter by a plate, isolate the wires. Try the straight pliers, if not the vice grips. A real price saver way to acquire nice whips. What a steal for real on wheels of steel. Stunner, a fun of summer, #1 meal deal bummer. A bizarre phenomenon, is your armor on? Take your cash karma or break your fast Ramadan. Transacts on drama, oh, come on Barney. Clack, clack, pardon me, whack rap, Kon Karne. He came to feed the children's like Sally Struthers. After that he's going back to Cali, where's the wilder than the Nile, hold power like the Great Pyramids of Giza, and stay leaning like the Tower of Pisa. Give him something he can feel that's soft to squeezer. Roar with the pen and on the mic off the heezer. Get shot off that wide-eyed talk, and if he had a pot he'd still piss on the sidewalk. You can't take the street out the street person looking for the perfect beat could worsen into heat person. They couldn't spot him on a spot date, got the only tape that come with a free hot plate. Whoever do get to see me sing with the 3D ring sitting stationary like BB King can see how it really sting. It ain't no front row, standing room only at the motocross stunt show. The roughest ain't up to snuffleupagus. Me and Sub is like the Brown Smothers brothers. Faster than the 7 seas, bigger than Mount Kilimanjaro. If they don't know, fill them in tomorrow on the horror show. A mental note, return Bob's record. Swear to God before he gets a job he robs Eckerd. Blessed with a hot flow, tested it, got dough. Invested and stressed the best to finesse a opto. As I reminisce, never forgot when I was very broke. Shot the Henny straight, couldn't afford to cop the cherry coke. Or should I say broke with wealth, to know enough to give them just enough rope to yoke theyself. Plan B before I take the ring and pawn it. The long arm of the law couldn't even put their fingers on it. Doggone it, do the statistics. How he busts lyrics is too futuristic for ballistics and far too eccentric for forensics. I dedicate this mix to Sub Rock, the hip hop Hendrix. There's rules to this shit, fools dare care. Everybody wanna rule the world with tears for fear. Yeah, tell it on the mountain hill. Running up their mouth bill, everybody doubting still. Informer, keep it up and get tested. Pop through your bubble vest or double-breasted. He keep a lab down south in the Little Beast. So much heat you would've thought it was the Middle East. A little grease always keeps the wheels a spinning, like sitting on 23s to get the squealers grinning. Hitting on many trees, feel real linen. Spitting on enemies, get the steel for 10 men with no brains but gum flap. He said his gun clapped, then he fled after one slap. Son, shut your trap, save it for the bitches. Delicious, rap snitch, delicious. It's the beat. You hear it in his sleep sometimes. Blare it in your Jeep so your peoples can stare at them rhymes. Real rhymes, not your everyday hologram. Even when ribs was touching, never swallowed the ham. He'd rather eat a sand sandwich salad. It might need salt like your man's bland ballad. A lot of stuff happens that the news won't tell yous. Blues on L juice, snooze all hell loose. Rake it, take it like the good, the bad, the ugly. Break it rolling through your hood in the caddy buggy. Butter softy, leather, flossy, fatty juggy. Always threw me off when she told me daddy funk me. I'm like any who's seeds walking all out in the street without any shoes. I guess it's better than some funky socks. You need to get her some skips before she catch the monkeypox. Instead she wanna hit a beatbox, take pills and make fake krills that sheetrock. Sing it, bring it back to your laboratory. While he's in his oratory, glorious like a horror story. The mask is like Jason, they told the place not to let the basket type case in. He could be some kind of wacko, waiting for the chance to heat the pipes like a crack hole. He busted in, blessed be the Lord, who believe any mess they read up on the message board. If so, I got bridges for the Lolo. Same bitch will go dry, snitch it to the popo. Here, orange peel stokes for the whole tier. Feel like I've been gone over a year, came home to old gear. It was the shit when I first scooped it. At least I get to sit out in New York and curse, stupid. Plead the fifth, sip wine stiffly. Patiently come up and be spiffy in a jiffy. Gift for the grind, criminal mind shifty. Swift with the 9 through a 5950. Well educated, he heard it when he meditated in deep theta. Let her hate the creep plater. Dedicated cheap skater who keeps data. Say he stays self-medicated to sleep later. Side effects are similar to sugar pill. Whoever go next on the mic, he put a booger ill. And made his exit on some calm shit. Begged him on the regular for kegs of more vomit spit. It's horrible, one little evening alone home, end up with carpal tunnel syndrome. And here I am, known for giving heavy backaches, grown and living off of Little Debbie snack cakes. Supposed to be checking emails, all I got is messages from ass-naked females. I don't know her, Jenny, she said it's free and I won't owe her a penny. And that's the last time I saw her, but thousands of more horrors on online Gomorrah. Inside them, they got them with their curls out, and they got a better sales pitch than the Girl Scouts. I wonder what I owe her for a whole box of caramel coconut Samoa. Okay honey, sweet dreams. Now it's time to get serious like Pete Freens. A metal handful, wipe it on the quilt. Wife wake up and I'm killed over spilt milk. Locked in, looking at your picture. You fully clothed winter and I'm right there with you. Thinking about the last time I split your wishbone. A man could only wish you do the same till he get home. Fat chance, at least he get snacks that I had to do till a brother get back. Until then, smack one-eyed Jack and hope one of his peoples could hook him with a tri-pack. That's 3 different flavors, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry wafers. Acting all hard, about to get beat up. I'll show him what time it is once I get this sheet up. As soon as he fell off the beat down, all I hear is 13 cell, get the sheet down. Damn CO, what the hell do she know besides the fact she wanna get dug out on the D-Low? A workaholic with a fountain and an ink pen. Out in the mountains and I stopped drinking again. In the wee hours, he's gotten farther, needing 3 showers, being hot and bothered. The whiz with her leg bent, pregnant. God bless the day she wondered where her egg went. I need an L, it's hard to drink without it. And could use some cookies, but try not to think about it. Watching Bet on Jazz for knowledge on file. Every other commercial, college hoes going wild. Soft batch, I prefer the other bunch like we got for lunch. Chocolate fudge, butter crunch. He don't mess with the Ritz bits, wheat thins, saltines, or Triscuits. Matzos or Cheez-Its, catch sugar fits every time that he sees. Chips Ahoy, double chocolate chunk, something with the bubble and the junk in the trunk. Even the Oreos, no matter what weather, always kept them dipped in milk and stuck together. In the game he's shameless, even uses a code name, Famous Amos. It's cheaper than a short stay at the Days Inn and good like 25-cent oatmeal raisin. Give a hand to who invented the camera, skip past the gram, animal, and grammars. Shh, make sure she don't wake from a dream chill or get caught with a handful of cream fill.
Mentally, spiritually, not nowadays. Mad villain get more spins than the power plays. These hymns earned them a tower of praise. With more gyms than agua from shower sprays. First dropper to the last, the same way the super got hits for that ass. Put so much heat out on the street, he lock himself up and put the beat on repeat. Stamp, here go a kite to the world. It's more nasty than what you write your so-called girl. Tramp, a spade is a spade, spit blades like thieves playing with grenades. Say, these black Negroes is crazy. Hey, these whack trees don't even faze me. Part of a new race, chrome face, 24/7 stay school face, play home. The villain ain't rhyming off bread alone. Let him get some cognac, a mic and a headphone. Smoke and mirrors, caught her in the mix. Couldn't read the shorthand for mortars and bricks. If any negative thought linger, he let it vent. Wrote this one with his middle finger in wet cement. Did it on the slide, before he's gone bye-bye, spit it on the fly. Brush your teeth, rinse and gargle. A true nerd who messed with new words since Boggle. And use slang and Scrabble. Rhymed with a northern drawl, twang and babble. Flossy pen jargon, break the world record. Do a 4-steam bargain and take the girl naked. More spots than a leopard. Then he had to stop, the block was hot peppered. Shepherd, leading the sheeps out to slaughter. Kept it sold and repped it every time he saw ya. Trying to douse a pinch of weed in a frat street house. Welcome to the show. Remember, whatever you do not boo the flow. School the dumb on the #1 rule of thumb. What a fool, still you never met a cooler bum. Give the drummer some rum, I'm sure he could use a shot just to get his cues hot and so he don't lose his spot. A stranger who speaks to you vocal. Danger made the beat, get a freak to do the bogle. No bull, everything they wanted they grabbed and took. Whole lab looked like an ill left jab and hook. Even had a secretary to take the calls. Shake it and make it fall, I told her don't break my balls. Wherever mouse go, trouble follows. The bounty on his fro was mills and double dollars. Bill spills, muddle flows that befuddle scholars. Thick buffalo girl with the bubble hollers. She rocked leather and gold, a fat blouse, and need a brother with soul to let her cat out. Even if the rat couldn't compete with Kraus. Tap your toe, rhyme and strap for dough. Rap for show, to let the whippersnappers know. Sucks to be them, now pass that loot. Up under the tux he wore a hazmat suit. Sounded like Froggy, sip the groggiest of potions. Be up in the party with the foggiest of notions. On the list of lobbyists for Save the Oceans. Gave his donation to the lady with the lotions. Swole hand itching, the old man bitching. Switching with the fan with the gold band twitching. Spitting like a bionic sneeze that frees vodka. Just to clear the air like the ionic breeze. Quadra, slick enough to outslide a fox for a chicken pot pie. Thinking outside the box. love to taste her goodie, but got no time to be wasting chasing putty. Alpha Daffy Duck Bucks, Porky Pig paper, Bugs Bunny money, a Sylvester Cat caper. Offer that taper, rap, country, or deep house. The super flow with more jokes than Bazooka Joe, a mix between Superfly Snooker and the Super Hoe. True MC like El Chupa Nibre, digest a group and sell the poop on eBay. Danger with the vest screaming, shoot the DJ. Doom clicking over, 2 chickens, 3-way. 4 in the 5, a cork on the freeway. Villain find a way to make them pay whatever we say. State your intentions. I really love your tape, but I hate your inventions. Very well, what you want, a brownie? He took off the mask and whispered, put me where you found me. He kept his paper digits in a chunk. Once joined a rap clique, midgets into crunk. Did a solo on the oboe. Could've sold $1 million, then the villain went for dolo. And cited creative differences. Basically they hated, he left no jaded witnesses. Rappers suck, when they spit I doubt them. The crap they sing about, you wanna slap the fucking shit out them. Time waits for no man. On a blind date, a lover with a slow chrome hand. Judged them by his shoes, hot smelly brogan. Buzzed him with the news, called him pot-bellied Conan. No prick barbarian, a strict baritarian, a sick pair of merry men. The beat is like a swift kick in the rear end. The stiff made her lose the lipstick and hairpin. He said, damn, act like you know me. Even with the mask on, show me what you owe me. Tell her brush her grill and wash her face and homie. Do my leg got like and you wash a got me. What we have here is a failure to communicate. If you're gonna hate, might at least get your rumors straight about Doom the Great. A lot more confident, came a long way since the days we had to rhyme for rent. It was time well spent, invented, spelt, dented, hell bent it, and heaven sent it. A wire is dead, he's in it for the cash flow. Like to send a big up to Firehead Lazo. Let a brother know once you lasso Hasbro. So when he come with Destro, he gets no hassle. Could hardly get a word in and wondered what the damage is to retain Harvey Birdman. Scared of a bunch of water, then get out the rain. Order a rapper for lunch and spit out the chain. Then kick a lungy off the tip of his Timbo and trick a honey dip into a game of strip limbo. Odd, he couldn't find no remorse. A wink is as good as a nod to a blind horse. Of course, his technique was from a divine source. Never knew the price of ice or what swine costs. One guy tried to bite the heat. It's when he discovered the other white meat. Oh, the one they hate so well. He sure keeps his cycle like the old Bates Motel. They came to ask him for at least some new tracks, but only got confronted by the beast with 2 backs. Knock, Mouse is a made man. Villain laid it down like the best laid plan. Bell the cat, who the hell is that near the middle? Got y'all, but it's not all bear and Skittles. Prepare the vittles, got riddles and spittles, crystal clear to the jot or the tittle. It's hot off the griddle, came to take the cake whether it's a lot or a little. Kaboom, Doom is nervous large, you could tell by his blooming room service charge. Dark and tall to boot, the only thing was wrong is he was bald as a coot. Used to ran a van from Peter Pan to Red and Tan, and keep the human foot for his dead man's hand. This was when the mask was brand spanking new, before it got rusted from drinking all the brew. Stankin' too, pew, kept all his earnings in the bank in a shoe. Spat what he knew, energy for true. To all fake rap, it's 23 skidoo. Excuse you, any room in the class front? For a blast of the blunt, shrooming since last month. Doom a human in the mask, born to stunt. Danger zooming past, mad fast on the hunt. Keep your streets, we got the city neatly conquered. Discreetly with the CD till they be completely bonkered. The fans demanded it, handle it, swallow it. His own brand of shit, if only he could bottle it. Nah, she could get messy. Feds try to torture him for the secret recipe. He said it's no use, I only know half. No speaker to English, I only do the math. Felt no pain, his brain was saturated with cocaine and Rogaine. He said try scam, no thing, 3 card dead. Fly man go for bling, he got bled. Eye jam over sting, see spots red. I am sofa king, we card head on straight, mask on crooked. Exit stage left with the cash gone, took it off like a goofy. The fit was a bit doofy, he tried to get screwy with that 2 for you, 1, 2 for me, G. Cut the cranky attitude, wet him like a handkerchief on a stanky fatter dude. Whether use a rapper or dang sanger, once you in, it's only one way out. Like a gangbanger with a new crew keychain and street name. What said do he claim for fame? Peep game, just to keep fedder and stay dipped. You need it like a letter or better, a getaway whip. This old thing's rusted, encrusted as the gold rings the old kings busted. Plan to end global starvation and fat her. Now what in tarnation did I go and do that for? Stuff happens, like getting snuffed for tough tit rapping. See, I told him enough, quit you yapping. The same applied to any and all chumps. The only question he had for y'all is how many lumps? 3 or 4, either or. Mon chéri amour, so why you need your heater for? The super villain slid in your party for free. Warner MC, get out of here, kid, you bothered me. Perfect here to the second power up forever. Ask him, do he need it? Hell's yeah, now or never. On a mission with friends of fair weather. Sooner the better. Off to Mount Tuna, wear your leather, prepare a sweater. And watch out for Catman, my brothers. Keep your strands slick back like Scatman Carruthers. My balding boys sound like Janine Garofalo. Fiend for a sloppy fro. Who seen the evil Quafio? Not me, yo. I'm leaving, gone. Even if I'm got them bomb weaving, connect along. No more, less stressed than your old boss. The tears burn your eyes less than fresh as curl sauce. And Brenda, the best girl lost. Uncle grandfather beer chest was pearl gloss. Earl toss. There goes a whole tray of hamburgers. Villain Tilly old and gray like olden days scam workers. Circa 1971. On the mic machine, it seems his work will never be done. He seeks a ninth level of power. The weak geek might freak it in another hour or so. They call the fool retarded hair guy. In school you could spot it when he nodded here. Why? I think his true name was Gerald. The toupee, the male pattern anime herald. A good laugh like the walk to the bank, not the plank talk to the hand and a hot Frank dog. Jump 'em in like jump rope, double dutch, then turn on the mic with a thumb stroke. Subtle touch, cuddle clutch. Is this thing on like the fling with Mrs. King Kong this spring gone? Sing a song of slap happy crappiness. He came to blow like it was strapped to his nappy chest. Surely I jest. The best on a wireless mic, not an eye test, yet I digress. But why stress? Try and remember when maybe bit the tender-skinned babysitter Gwendolyn. The type to hit and run and go tell a friend. Word to El Muerto, Cucaracha, exoskeleton. He know, flow like interstellar wind. Toe a rap gin by his toe into hell again. 1, 2, check, me too. Loose wreck, see through your gooseneck EQ. If I may interject, rap these days is like a pain up in the neck. Cornier and phonier than a play fight. Take 2 of these and don't phone me on the late night. The beat won't fail me with more rhymes than times he washes hands and feet daily. And all that kerosene ain't cheap. Villain been deep since a teenage creep peep. He always was a gentleman and kept a pen and a pencil in his mental den. Right there next to where the Rolodex was before it turned up all burnt by his solar plexus. He don't know his own strength when he's on the bonus like the microphone's length and width. Ain't it funky like dingy socks? Feel the full effect off cassette in your Benzie Box. We'll be right back after these messages. Fellas, grab your nutsack, cheeks, squeeze your breasts. We ain't all that grown, it's still funny like going to the store on your own with rainbow money. Since then had an insane flow, sonny. Walking to the corner, rhyming in the rain, nose runny. Break dancing, maybe 10. Bummy is when Sub Rock would run up handspring, Arabian summy. Ooh-ee, like a Hong Kong Fooey kick. Or a weekend afternoon karate movie flick. Slept good, no justice, no peace. Woody kept it hood, he never discussed it with police. Shot the fair when nobody ran to get the gat or felt they had to put it up in their raps to set it fat. And since when lyrical skills had to do with killing the cat? What type of chitlins is that? The super villain as the bat, hydrotonic. Whoever willing to ride, provide raw chronic. Hey yo, I know this dude, right? Carl, he wore tight blue sweats but wasn't glued too tight. All he had upstairs was a crude light. You think that's weird? He lived next door to a food fight. Howdy, danger, much obliged for the beat guard. Even though you still eat lard by the meat ward. Mesquite charred, speaking of which or who. Voice all squeaky like they tuned it up a pitch or two. A chunk of burnt up witch's brew, get your crew. See if they can't get past the stench of the stew. It stank like a septic tank full of pig poo. He mostly only turned into a Frank or an igloo. Switch your view to the brother with the fried dreads, not to be confused with the incense-selling tie heads. His name rhymes with Mike, cock. You could call him live wire eye sockets, Frylock. Able to shoot electricity through his eyeballs and blast all through your single-sided brick and drywall. More interesting than professional wrestling. When he's online, you can find him on instant pestering. What's up with your boy? He's not a soft or hot drink. Whoever don't like it could suck his straw. It's hot pink. On some junk like Gucci on a classy hoe. Might splash you in the face with nuclear pistachio. Make a fast break, or that'll be the last mistake that ass to make. Is what you get for messing with Master Shake. Look out, don't block the screen, son, lunge across. Trying to watch Adult Swim, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force. Rock this cult hymn, sock your mean younger boss. Psh. Adult Swim, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force. He often wondered, should he get the logo tatted to his woody? He could be
#1 in the hood, G.
For being a Drunken, lush, and bad as hell. Read the charge and thunk sunken in a plush padded cell. Tempur-Pedic, Craftmatic, adjustable. Gone, try to stare at it, it's not that combustible. I accidentally spilled some kerosene and dozed off with the L-lit, doped up on Terrazine. Matter of fact, make mines a double. If you could see the point like a line through the Hubble. Doom hit the eye in the sky with a pie. String said he thinks he believed he could fly. Spread his wings and flap like a goose. He'll show you how to do it if you help him get the straps loose. Diagnosis, shell shock from totem toast. He still can hear the bells rock. Doc, another loading dose. He claimed he couldn't take the racket. Faked his own escape in an 8-ball straight jacket. I started punching once I saw son lunging. He had to put on punishment for eating the last munchkin. So now they got me down here near the dungeon. Nurses all arguing over who's to do the sponging. He requested time off for bug behavior and rhymed off for thug beats bumped by a neighbor who spoke with his fist and kept a mirror with a thumb hole. Cell 12 drum roll, ode to a gum soul. A OG like a captain that's retired. Rappers and space cadets yapping, be quiet. Then that's the order, ship your daughters to my quarters at once. And don't sip the tap water, dunce. He is the super, a stranger who talks to you. Maybe even offer tech support and walk you through. Villain, man in the mask, spit in the face. Show him where to go inside a handbasket case. True. Doom rolled on through with a whole crew that stole on you for holding old brew. Who told you? Even if it's crap, mind your own business. They raps ain't got no gift like a lonely Christmas. Real phony with beats that's hardly fresh. How they manage the deal is anybody's guess. Yours is as good as mine. She's sure fine from the hood where you squeeze your 9 off the free cheese line. All you saw was a do a bees line to where she stood and sipped a knee-high grape, the sweet kind. Circle you, thicker by design. Behind swinging like bring it back, come rewind. Excuse me, boo. She stuck out her tongue, it was purple number 2. FDA approved, played it smoother than a do-rag. What a brother gotta do to get a taste of some of you? Bagged. And he don't mean coach. Then she saw the mask, acted like she seen a roach. The mirror shine, reflect colors like your CDs. Show love to others, we all brothers like the Bee Gees. All except the broads and you. Hold your applause, they break God's laws and who pays? The taxpayer, that's who. Catch a rapper by his toe and smack off his tattoos. That's gonna leave a bruise, leave him grieving blues like believing in evening news. They must be eating glue, thieve it all back and we even Steven Sue. Sprinkle lyrics like seasoning beef stew and sneezing all in it after breathing in the flu. Get a clue, his reasoning is askew, as to all the fevering and heaving up goo. Heathen and/or dude, leave your girl around this man whore and she's too screwed. Just in case she's in a what you wanna do mood. Bring your plate to the metal face and get your food chewed. Tastes like chicken, he wastes no time like the bass line kicking in. Or like a lace eye with you through thick and thin. Raw humor, face pie to a frickin' chin. New Yorkin', a hell of a finer town. Choose your words wisely from the boogie down to Chinatown. Or be found with a hole in your designer gown. In the role of public opinion it earned a minor frown. If you think you're slick, you might could whisper. Or as a few good men set sights to link with your chick, you have to find a new hen fight to drink your lick. 10 years later, see how Enzyte will shrink your wallet as you wallow in a sorrow pit. Cheers, is that your beer, kid? Swallow it or get chased by the Sandman on some Apollo. Flow so weird his own peers couldn't follow it. On the phone he sounded like a real page.
Whoa.
Then we met in person, he was 3 shades blacker. That's why he say money over ball and chain dames. We all the same, no calling names. The fat is in the fire. A fryer made a chicken wire. Getting sick and tired of a friggin' liar. Pelican with some very soft mangoes. A closet full of skeletons and terry cloth Kangos. Flew the coop before you hit it, let me warn you. She did a cool hula hoop, but don't get any on you. It's all a big scam to make y'all eat pig ham. When he's on the mic, he's like the trigger man, fig jam. Doom, not to be confused with nobody. Especially since the flows she used was so nutty. Never too woozy to go study. Crews got no clues like old cruddy. Officer McGillicuddy. Watch your 6, he got a lot of more tricks. Lyrics, bricks on sticks, sure got raw nitticks. It's a gift, don't get shot for kicks. With the same slick used to plot sick Vicks with. Spotted at a chick flick, holding hands. The other one on his swollen glands. A golden chance is why he kept them holes in his pants. Rolling in an old van is what he told his stolen fans. Is that you true? Match from hat to shoe. Snafu, snatching a brew. Labatt's blue. Black Jew like that's new. Patch me through. No latch attached. Scat shoe. Catch 22. Super.
These loaded dice, nice and overpriced. The arm and a leg, all your life, all your ice. Villain, nagger grieving old hag. Snagger bragger buys Mic Cord and leave him holding the bag. Come clean, a bunch of dumb mean cream puffs. A keen drum machine buff who fiends for more green stuff. Instead of starving, there be problems about the glue guards, alright? Somebody's robbing Lou Dobbs them tonight. And he's on the next flight, moonbound, and makes it a point to stay away from the goon pound. Got some peers that's gone in the lost years, tears and cheers, born in the crosshairs. Everybody talking about pistols, Gats is boring. He came with a new topic to flip you, Vats of Urine. All pro, check the stats and style scoring. While you at it, double check that crystal you're pouring. Born of the pleads and needs of peeing geniuses. Broads don't see it since they don't got these conveniences. Thank God you's not a hoe in the studio. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Before you flow, make sure you practice or you're losing. You don't wanna miss and let the cactus get the oozing. If any contestant splash, she's disqualified. Even if one drip should slide down the bottle side. Put a bum in an even better pickle. Reality show, how far will you go to get a nickel? Let alone a buck. Listen by the window, you can hear him moaning, yuck. Remember, tomorrow is garbage day. It's not the kind of stuff you wanna save and harbor away. Once it gets ripened and fermented, it takes on a bouquet that I should say is naturally scented. Tempted by an empty can of Guinness, or waiting until we get there, say 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, when it's fresh, it's sterile. Some say digestible, even edible. If you were stranded out to sea alone and in trouble, survive dehydration, guzzle your own cupful. Someday you may even show your son how to use it to make potassium nitrate for gunpowder. Funded by friends of ours who's generous. Join us next time when we discuss disgusting enemies. How they gave his own show to Tad Ghostal. Any given second he could go mad postal. Stay waving that power band space cannon. And had the nerve to jump in the face, erase Bannon. Pumped out, luckily he deaded it. Guess who's the schmuck who's credited with editing it? Your man Motar, the cop out. Ain't have no other career choice, he dropped out. Since when the way outs included Zorak. Way back he used to rub his thorax and borax. I'm not the one that sold him to it. If he won't admit it, I'm not gonna hold him to it. It's all love and no hate though. For all that, the villain need to get his own late show. Do a monologue and jest with the guests. Mad Lib, switch the beat and walk him to the desk. With danger holding down the control room. Late again returning from commercial, I told you Doom. Early, he's on BPT. Catch him on public access, free TV. And we're back live on the air with Brack. So Brack, how your man got a show that's so whack? Have you ever thought to work with Earl igniting them? Do you got enough oxygen from this toxic phlegm? Another sec, his neck would've got flames. Mouse switched the screen to some hot dames. Tonight's audience received mid-screen video games and 15 seconds of fame. Pitiful lames. It's just a shame. Zoning, competing for the same prime time slot as Conan. No dummy Echigawa. Announcement, free lunch to any stunt who lets me power in the shower for an hour. The kid's supposed to be asleep. Balls to join the sound like Roadrunner. Beep beep. Later this week, Big Ben Klingon. After him there's no one else we could afford to bring on. Keep it ghetto and let them know BYOB from the get-go. I like to propose a toast to the grossest host. Space hoes, coast to coast. That destructor razor played out gag in a cape and a pantsuit, looking like a straight out dag. Don't mean to sound crunchy. Hit a honey from the back and crumpled up a scrunchie. A light snack, hungry munchie. Felt a funny hunch, then she told him donkey punch me. Tomorrow is Father Guido Sarducci, Father MC, and Charo Coochie Coochie with her new bestseller, Who You Call a Hoochie. A proud sponsor of the Snoochie Boochie Noochies. Look Leela eyeball to eyeballs and find out how they get inside them sugar pie balls. Our next guest, a real cutie specimen, and she's starting to get a little booty, Miss Judy Jetson. So Judy, boxers, briefs, or fig leaf. As you know, I wear my boxers, so my big... Cue the rapper, tell him bring what little he got. Up against the Billy, it's really not diddly squat until their head hurts. When it come to wreck, cruises like them dudes in red shirts off Star Trek. He Kirk, he Spock, he McCoy. Been B-boy since your judge first squeezed toys. Born to be the host with the most. When it's on, space holes, coast to coast. Not a lot of bling, when he do the thing, bada boom, bada bing. From the womb to the tomb, get that ricotta, bada bing, bada boom. Doom, your reputation precedes you. Wait till you crack and see what we do, you dweeb, you. No pun intended, takes one to know one will know it's unscented. Yo son, I mentioned when them said it from the other time. Before everybody and they mother rhyme. What a crime, beats is the same way. Make them wanna hit the streets with heat for a lame's pay. Game day, flag on the play and proper helmet.
drag on the sway from the gem, drop a well spit. He didn't listen, titty kissing, the city glisten. Depending on from what position you're sitting in the pissy wind. It's this thin whistling. Who let the spinning whispering gin in? The villain again? Without a doubt, that's his name. Don't play it out or spray it when you say it out your mouth. Then gave him a cold shoulder for an hour and told him take a gold shower for faking funk soul power. Stocky, short and cocky, looked like Apollo Creed after he fought with Rocky. Rhymed in the broken English slang, not cockney. 13, his first queen walked hot, knocked me. Had to tell her pops, yo, stop cock blocking, B. Hold something for your daily A habit. And go, bada bing, 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 like Ricochet Rabbit. How about the sicko say stab it? It's liquor in the cabinet and a slicker for the crab pit. And Heineken, I told him much obliged, friend. What I gotta spend if I only touch her thighs then? Why his eyes widened? He didn't know your man had a nice surprise hiding. Took pride in riding in a sly wise guy grin. Real recognize real. On the microphone the wheels are mechanized still. Please, at least respect your ideals. How you gotta walking along the stroll in high heels. He said her mama was getting old. God bless her poor soul. Now no more drama, it's your role. Straight to the head. You know a lot of haters can't wait till he dead. Led to go like a hoe to a strange whack housewife. Only thing he know would change his back door. How trife. Rules is rules, don't go there. Stay on sale like an old coat made of mohair. Keep a snotty chicken on E, the Lone Ranger. Why everybody always picking on danger? And Doom, maybe it's him. Called up my lady, told her baby it's slim. Make me up a margarita, I need to take a swim. Tell them kids remember school. If they let them out, cool. But get the hell from out the pool. Straight to the head with the pet rock. At least till I can get from out this booth, it's like a sweat box. Trade a few bars of head nodding, throw us a stack. Pay him and it's sold up like thread and bobbin bonus pack. Invest in the first B-boy kid show. Live off Skid Row with jive talking Negroes. He wear his beard like a frizzly haired grizzly and kept his appearances exquisitely rare. Where is he? Busy in your backyard or on your front porch, or standing in the corner of the club with the blunt torched. It's off. They say he rhymed like he's starving and sold odds and bodkins to old gods and goblins. Golly, a just a pest and your worst best friend who mended rich space-time fabric like polyester blend. Not a hobby for no knobby, need lesser men or sloppy like the rest of them, then probably need estrogen. The forest is very misty and helps to provide for the switching sides of Terry or Twisty or model robot who got more grease. Sherman sticks will put some hot sauce on your niece or nephew. I hope he got a 12 for his sake. Made a wrong turn into a whole hell of a mistake. Animals in the car had made a piss lake. Must have interfered with the wiring on the disc brakes. Yeah. It makes for good bar time wreck talk. Should've used a hamburger necklace from off his neck stalk. From South Africa to Apalachicola. Bump into the wrong batch of snatch, catch the Ebola.
Does what have what?
Beefing with Norman Douglas. Waiting until they catch him in the street. Roman Douglas and Rod, the self-proclaimed anime god. By the way, could sure use a can of base squad. Sherman eats seeds like humans eat veal. He means real human seeds, not no blooming wheat meal. That man in the cat suit could sure hold a gap. Think he worked for that dude, the evil controller, a catch. A ceasefire was negotiated under the gun between General Meow and Commander Bun. He thought it was the hand, it was the joke what stunk. To get the dough, the villain the floor for Stella Doro and water. Go off the head for the slaughter, you bet your daughter. That liquor only gets you sick quicker. Take it from an honorary member, a spit kicker. I know it's hot up in that suit with the curly fro. I'd rather write all night till the early show. We don't suggest you let your girlie go alone. Come home all grown with the pearly glow. It was the super, aka super sperm. Hit her in the chin, told her rub it in like Lubriderm. Finish. Oh, Spaz go next. Whose fault is it if her face tastes like Vasoplex? It ain't funny. Ever since a youngin' sonny, take the money. His first business made each day $1,000. His only comp shorty with the spiked lemonade stand. That's how he ran his hustle. Came with a plan that took the least amount of muscle. 2 for 1 dime frogs for the licking, and all you can eat corn dogs for the picking. A seemingly modest fellow with a DJ's ear and graffiti artist's elbow. Nose of a mouse and the brain of 2 weasels. Discovered a name and new strain of the measles. He said you accidentally caught it and sold circles and dots to those who could afford it. Went to squeeze his face through the gate and got stuck. Too much fake soy-based cheese product. Did a scheme and was in it for the aspirin cream. Slashed the team, the scene could make Casper scream.
down to the last Marine. See him as your cable man, sizing up your plasma screen. Instead of doing the jokes with pistols, or working in the back, cooking sacks of crystals, or running on logs out in deep water kicking. Corn dogs for the picking. What up to all you dedicated dads? As stated, rap sucks, tucks, medicated pads. And these rappers need to gather their belongings or get wrapped up in the extra long thong strings. For singing the wrong things, ain't no delaying. You're playing with the Pong King, a nerd with insight and a Urkel smirk, purposely misplaced the invite to your circle jerk. A bunch of men in ciphers, fake you out tough guys and make pretend lifers. There's still a few loose screws in his face. Turn away as he pulled the phrase out his usual place. Combination jewel case almost popped open if it wasn't for the drool space. Critics talking slick chicken shit to sick men. Corn dogs for the picking. Villain hold a mic like he's mean and his tummy hurt in a clean pair of ripped jeans and a bummy shirt. Wondering would you clap your hands if he was friendly? Dapper Dan dipped and pretend to be Fendi and gold selling. No telling, slap a fan hand down, tell him no yelling. Doom all capitals, no trick spelling. Got what it take to get it through your thick melon. Fresh witty city skits when he get wrecked. Pretty MCs catch titty fits. Told him call the cops, just don't hold your breath for the ball to drop. Better yet, hold on to your halter top. Kept reppin', steppin' in hotter. Ignoring pigs like Biggs, top shotter. Survivor of a live crew, not out to jive you. It stings when he laugh when he at the bank drive-through. Wildin', get me every red penny. So the only child, the imaginary enemy. When he sees the mask and the microphone gizmo, he's the broke host, this is like his own quiz show. This go out to all my brothers doing long bids and sisters who got brothers being fathers to the wrong kids. Stay strong and ride like the funky flute. Won't find the villain in the street inside no monkey suit. Or either at the bar in no gorilla bra, nor Raceway Park scoring on no silly car. Ask the stranger, he knows who you really are. Behind the mask, face stay dark, no boring Willie Star. Gleaming, dreaming, screaming, he'll be off the easy soon. Cunning live rats, drive at your steamy greasy spoon. In participating places, tip your waitresses. A surefire way to wire trip the matrices. Skip your laces, all black tennis miniature. Ball stack, gall, tall pack, Guinness minister. Tussle the hustle, cut your dank with dirt. Won't be in the club in no muscle tank shirt. You can find him in the pub with the grub stain, chugging on a small tub of pain to his bug brain. Sane, some say he plumb crazy, amazed at how he still get paid but dumb lazy. That's for him to know and for you to guess. Won't be caught in a suit vest and no computer desk. A suede front, maybe may stunt khaki dig. Not in no braids or no lace front yaki wig. Clap on, clap off. Fake ass street thugs either need to act soft or cough. Feel 'em, metal fingers, steel drum. Clean the sidewalk with 'em, talk shit to real scum of the earth. Take it with a shovelful. Main character, super villain, lovable. And don the mask like the crown of thorns. Blow your horn and get pounded out by the gorn.
I take your order?
Let me get one wing. And he came to bring this thing for Chung King. No change, no stranger to gats. Took notice what's so strange is no cats. Dogs, this war is dud luck, draw straws. Buck the boss, drowned on blood and duck sauce. Stuck the enemy a whack deal paper. For racks of fake Fendi and stacks of real paper. Borg 9, frying swine to pork rinds. For trying to walk the fine line, thoughts flying. Had more fun with a crooked rookie. Went for his gun, cracked his skull like a fortune cookie. A mind reader, find out, speed freaks bow. With the 9 heater, beat feet is mine now. 10 paces about face, chase me. You make it sound crazy than a case of M80s. Villain man never ran with crows in his hand and won't stop rocking till he clocked in a gazillion grand. Tilling the wasteland sands, raps on backs of treasure maps, stacks to the ceiling fan. He rests when he's ashes, ask him after 10 miles in his galoshes, smash his stashes. Chip on his shoulder with a slip-on holster, a clip, a folder, and his grip on a boulder bolster. They supposed to know, it show in his aura glow. Get from out the road when he get dough, it's horrible. Time is money, spend, wait, save, invest, the fest. The 10 case of cave, a chicken chest, S. Yes, y'all are double, get your trickles. The best ballers pitch in and rub to get a nickels. But tut, he bout to change the price again and go up each time he blow up like hydrogen. Villain here, have him shrilling in fear. And won't stop top ill until he a gazillionaire, grill and stare. Yeah, your boy had drama, got him on the mental plane, avoided bad karma. One solar inbred, skinhead, a nigga joke. Plus a brand new chrome smoker with the triggers broke. I thought I told him fire and pins were separate. He find out later when he tries to go and rep it. Took a Jehovah money for Arabic Torah. Charged in advance to translate it and ignore the sorta. One monkey don't stop, no slaughter. A junkie want a cop a quarter ton, run for the border. Know the drill, it ain't worth the overkill. Flow skill, still, there's no grill. Fill a billion 10K bills in this pillar. Villain when it gets realer, split the skrilla with Dilla. Mix. Do a deal for kicks and get rich quick. Sketch lyric, bet your bottom nick on some Vic. Ick from the drumstick, come with the dumb stick. Sick, slick, hidden in the book. The only way they find it if it's spitting in a hook. Listen, don't look now, keep walking. Traded 3 beans for this cow. Cheap talking, Hawkman, stalking here that we hawking often. Coughing to a coffin, might as well scoff the pork then. He's like Wolf, some say stronger though. Off the top, J Strongbow, play along bro. Wear a mask like yo off the gong show. Flow slow as Mongo, Don Juan Thong Pro. For your info, when he's not practicing Jim Crow, an actress in some nympho bimbo. He's playing Ray J, the old tape. Doing well, what can I say, like JJ in a gold cape. Fill it to the rim like brim. Villain and you won't find him in no gym. Probably a foggy bog with the frogs with a dot on a guard as he squat on a log. Half cocked and half baked. Used to keep a full stock of work, half rocked and half shake. My mistake, sign a track agreement for more G's than lines and cracks in the cement. In any event, it's fake like wrestling. Get him like Jake the Snake on mescalines. Elixir for the dry throat, tried to hit the high note. Villain since a itsy bitsy zygote. By remote, sending the meat wagon. Bragging MCs packed in with their feet dragging. These stats are staggering. Had his PhD in indiscreet street haggling. Villain, his agenda is clear. Ending this year with dividends to spare here. It's not meant for the seeing. Went through the ceiling after entering his center being. A new meaning to sales through the roof. Guaranteed raw as source truth is truth proof. It's the return of the tramp who'll do a duet jam when Ernest goes to camp for the right earn. Nah, I mean like Vern. We need some more oil for the machines to burn. Learn. Jiminy Crickets, he gets lucky like winning free tickets off sickly lyrics. One man's waste is another man's soap. Son's fan base know the brother man's dope. A real weirdo with a bug rear flow, and the way his hair grow was ugly as a scarecrow. He was a mass so the charge won't grab. On a rooftop with a large stone slab. Heads up, talk white and thought niggerish. Refused to walk tight and got his off the vigorous. Black licorice and equally as yucky. How he handled the money was strictly damn stucky. Monkey hustle, man on fire. Later for the date than the Hadron Collider. It costs more, it be seeming like a style. Doom leave the competition steaming like a pile. Smile, ding. Sparkling jewels, in effect like alternate side of the street parking rules. Fools, the roach was never dead. Live for a week, then dehydrate with a severed head instead. It was depicted as flicked, split the wicks lit. Welcome to the octagon, lay a player flat before the trainer felt his clock was on. Keep your socks torn, it's a boxathon with hard rock, black rockerons going barbers on. Curled up, beggar laying on the canvas instead of in a ready position like praying mantis. Scissors, land this grand fist sandwich, stand switch, slamp on stitches, switch hands itch. Damn snitch, any street corner could be the platform to meet the feet corner. Wander, watch your mouth draw, southpaw, outs floor. Doubt your clout more about raw outscore. Boy, off the leash like UFC, off the beat, off your feet like two lefties. FUBs, heifer please, lost a few to stew beef, new referees. What a remarkable team, show your teeth, wipe off slight smirks. The match was mapped out, get jabbed and crap slapped out, tapped out. Either the lunch bin or chokehold time, munchkins get punched in like vocal rhyme. Chain smoking beaties till his brain's broken completely. Get back on his feet, work out, and eat some Wheaties. Greedy for the cheese, please, most couldn't fathom. Had him in the Cobra clutch when he spat the mad him gems. Collection of brats, Tims and hats. Had no time for the pity pat, I'll give him that. The rhythm hit him back with a right hook. Shook it off, caught a shiner, thought it was a height look. Depends on the shades, the end of days fades. Pretenders lay in dazes on stages. Do melees, eat it up, microphone, microwave, mayonnaise. His own way was strange, but it matters not. Tuned into a frequency tone that shattered rock. Hold it down like Shatner do Spock. Rapper jocks need to put a sock in they chatterbox. The block got lied to Vioc stock. Folks gather round, it's no joke like knock knock. It's them. They came home to roost, y'all, and watch him transform the game to the rules of foosball. She's too small. Any questions? Him could squeeze blood from a penny in the recession. Keep guessing, it gets deeper than depression. The power of suggestion, wake a sleeper, peep the lesson. Dig that beat, ripped it with metal fingers and stomped it with big fat feet. And you know what they say, cut the hay. Resistance is futile, you will be assimilated. But today, it's all gray, metallic with a ruby stone. Rude like the type of dude you could write a movie on. Hardcore porn, did his own stunts, writ his own rhymes, and split his own blunts once in a while, every other minute. Eyes pop out, Popeye heavy on the spinach. Steady on his business and ready with an ill pitch. Keeps a bad Bill's niche like Denny Kusanil's niche. No hitch, just a shitload of spit and sneeze. Strictly G stacking up off a rack of hidden fees. Rappers like the gay club striptease, with hippies on the yip saying, hey, bub, grip these. They screaming for attention, beaming at the mention of a scary demon convention. You could cut the tension with a switchblade and serve it on the same plate of hors d'oeuvres a witch made. Filleted, persuaded the chambermaid to bet her paycheck on a get-naked game of spades. Straight up, no chaser, no layaways, caution faint taste the microwave mayonnaise. Already woke, spared a joke, barely spoke, rarely smoked, stared at folks when properly provoked, mirror broke. Hair share strawberry morning, gone and more important spawning. Torn in, poor men sworn in. Cornish hens switching positions, auditioning morticians. Sword in a vision, ignoring prison. Ignoramuses enlisting, sound dumb. Found them, drowned in cow's dung, crowns flung. Rings a Tinkerbell, sing for things as frail as a fingernail. Bring a scale, stale ginger lingers. 7 figures and bigger. Nigga, fresh from out the jail, alpha male. Sickest ninja injury this century, enter plea. Lend sympathy to limper, simple Simon Ramen MCs. Trees is free, please leave a key. These meager fleas, he's the breeze and she's the bee's knees for she's. G's of G's, seize properties, shopper sprees. Chop the cheese, drop the grease to stop diseases. Gee whiz pa, doom rock grandma like the Kumbaya. Mama was a hoe hopper, Papa was a Rolling Stone star like Obama. Pull a card like old drama. Civil liberties, these little titties, abilities riddle me, middle C. Give an MC a rectal hysterectomy. Lecture on removal of the bowels, foul technically. Don't expect to see the recipe until we receive the check as well as the collection fee. More rec than Section Z, what you expect to get for free? Shit for me, history. The key, plucked it off the mayor. Chucked it in the old tar pit off La Brea, player. They say he's gone too far. Duma catch him after Juma on cue. Laka! Do what you gotta do. Grah, the rumors are not true. Got you, ma. No prob, got the job. Hot barred, heartthrob. Scotch guard, the barber, cotton swab. Dart lob, baker, cake sweet. Jamaica trading treats on the beach. Make a skeet till her feet's meet. Front row of the cat fight, cast tight, bright it up, flashlight. Last night was a ball. Lost the eye off the fly, y'all. Bloody tabby fell head first off the drywall. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. It's like the quickening, quit your sickening bickering. Thing is kicking in, the wicket's flickering. The super motherfucking villain, what you do, thick and thin. Oh no, the beat is like go-go and Puffet. Except it ain't no pork in the beans up in the buffet. He ain't lying, wreck infectious as a rat bite. Sent it as a beam, text message off the satellite. Reflected like solar bright. That's right. When he hold a mic, he run the mic like Dolomite. It don't match the decor, a duty stain drawers. Give a round of applause for Rudy Ray Moore. Big up Ace, I'm glad I had a chance to flow with him. Just last summer, me and my mans did a show with him. In Montreux, hit the stage, I'm like, go get him. Even had the soulless folks rocking with no rhythm. Marco Polo was on the wheels and on point. They did cheap ass nigga, I'm like, that's the joint. Some old school heads remembered who was who. Brooklyn was in the house, even the newbies knew. Before the master left the stage, who doing the do. Blew off the roof with a tribute to Guru. First time I met the brother, felt like I knew him forever. Too clever, album dedicated to his mother. I thought of mine at the same time as growing up. I know they proud of their baby boys, we blowing up. Only got one, won't never forget her. Make sure you let her know you love her when you with her, kiss her. Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joko. The volcano out of Iceland, he'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the white man. Learned from a pro as a mentor, started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus your little charred body smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, he need land for murdered Indians to represent them. Gold is up, urging all thugs, trading out change for cash and splurging on drugs. A more secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter, and Thank him as a Yankee fellow southerner. Don't forget the general rank, L.O. governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf, all disaster, preferred and after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split, and how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell a Chinese half-price seafood, prices like a real nice street dude. Who can knock the most dead birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet, get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up, y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the Queek Mon Queek. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake weed, seeds burning trees is potpourri. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire be fair. At least untie her hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor. Killer got banished, refused out the US, he ain't even Spanish. Oaxaca sock with the whole toe, Mr. Main Streets of LA, a pothole pro. The gold though in a nigga time, to kick a slick around through your face like licking a lime. No, not deported, be a little minute before things get sorted. Known to get money, never got caught, kid. Escape with a soul skid, short bit, knock on wood. Dope on plastic, rocks on hood, hope on spastic. Put it on the wrist, put your bullshit, fist and recognition on fritz. I'm afraid you're sadly mistaken. Paid to spit it like a bad piece of bacon. Take your bread, even if you gotta lay down on the ground and fake dead. Grab that, way out the habitat, where the rabbits is at, far from the lab rats. Man's right to know, contemplate that as these hands right to flow. It ain't done yet, he lets you know some of the results come sunset. Till then, pack your bowls, I can tell you crack hole with black soul coal. Tool the diamond, just so you know it ain't some buffoon rhyming. Hey, watch your tonsils, end up in the hospital, not responsible. Bust that gizzard, then start to think how it ain't worth the risk, is it? 3rd degree black belt flow, whoop his monkey ass on the track fell slow. Melt snow, now that's gold, blowing them, make fronts, wow that's cold. Stole on them, throws them dice, cool them down, set to mold, flow with ice like liquid nitrogen, ain't no winds, macro to micro thin, it's your skin. Villain strikes again, equivalent 100,000 milligram Vicodin, not for nothing, your guess is worth more barefoot doing the James on the 3rd floor. Dirt poor, like don't get the shirt tore, boy. Crown of thorns, chains made of razor blades, gown of dawn, homemade blazer suede. About to retire, sit up somewhere in the sun and breathe fire. That ain't cool tipsy getting, we get it in like your big fat gypsy wedding. No more thugging, but don't think you won't get slapped, kids bugging. It's all love, rhyme with more dough, remind me of the fine wine time raw flow. It's like a warning suit, on and shoot, morning commute, torn boot. What an gnarly scene, publicity stunt, get paid on some Charlie Sheen. Someone Santo, Barley Bean, and Aberdeen, bumped in the party machine. Watch, Doom's razor, graze you more worse than an Accordion razor. Not to interrupt, but anybody else notice time speeding up? Make your local police worry monthly, and won't be nowhere near your country. Grown, got no time for naps on his belly too, not on the iPhone. Digital knock me slack jaw, don't speak African cockney or patois. Alhamdulillah, last off the corner, only thing he misses is blasting off a Warner. Super villain, smooth sicko, why oh why did I need that blue click goal? That's not up for debate, be straight and straight off a big gulp of V8. If she wasn't so bent, she know how the camel got his nose in the tent. Please, enough's enough, don't get snuffed with the key to the cuffs. G's on your bluffs, keys to the cuffs. There they go, feminizing men again. Then pretend they don't know when we know it's xenoestrogen. Exercise the gin, keynote, lecture with a spin. Meant to get C notes from end to end. Whoever use canola oil, your soul will boil. For a longer time and take a diet cola to spoil. I get what you're selling. Swelling from alien microfilaments to small gallons. Even if you're gelling, what's that in your melon? And what the hell is they spraying? No telling. Barium, strontium, aluminum. Well, drink responsibly, get the tool from dooming them. Can't trust the tap water, much less the kettle. A double entendre to the phrase, test your metal. The rest is settle, just to get fed well. As the living dead infect the red cell. Don't drink the milk, it's spoiled. The blood and stuff in it make it stick, it's why it's boiled. Snake oil sales from doorbell doctors who slip mickeys and trick you to strip to get gypped quickly. Pick me, you know it's getting worse. No help being upset, starting to curse first. Better off with a good sense of humor. Research to know what's the truth instead of rumor. Your partner doom is who will ride, or either do or die. Like farmer suicide, chew your pride. Might as well start them out in pro boxing. The force feeding them toddler food laced with excitotoxin. They did it like the funky worm, enough to make a junkie squirm. Mice making monkey sperm, or rice infused with diarrhea drugs. Wonder why his hair, well, shrug. Hell yeah, it's bugged. And it gets bugged about a minute. Question, will the Franken foods kill us? Or turn us into things off Thriller or dang gorillas? Breeds of a needless variety. In the name of greed, we get a seedless society. Flounder jeans in your tomatoes, cod in your potatoes. Playing God retarder than Play-Doh. And as the juice gets sweeter, no use in being cute if you's a useless heater. Make it hard to keep your mattress clean, that was mean. Little froggies with sex changes from atrazine and aspartame and gum. Splendor is plenty fun, left many strung. Agenda 21, I had your third eye cry or your side blown. Ride on, forgot to sign the guide stone. Yours truly, all caps doom. Sue 'em if you're gloomy, or boom to your tomb. Honest days work for honest days pay. Stay taking wages the anonymous way. Karmish, hey to the Amish selling. Promise me gold bond, palm inch swelling. With no tacto, ipso facto. Wondering in pictures why his lips are so black, yo. No question, ounce of prevention is more than a pound of raw, pure intention. Attention, no throwing stones at the homeless. Else ye a self-made end up with your dome blessed. Chrome dust, nano-sized particles. Stop telling codes through the YouTube, retarded fools. Defeats the purpose, greedily slurp up the surplus and burp pus. So nervous you can hear the shirt must gush. Hush, hush, trust. Villain till the earth crust bust. Self-defense, think it's not real. Up until you blink twice and feel the hot steel. Take it how you want it, fake it or flaunt it. Need to put some brakes on it. Shake it, doggone it. Dead drop, leave it right there. Chop it off, heads pop, breathe it like air. You hear? Study the devil. Played the game and choose to do so on a bloody level. Who sent him? Steady losing momentum. Oh, eat a rapper one a day like Centrum. The mask is like a gun, dumb. And it don't matter where you come from, you bum. What happens when the poles shift? Won't matter for shit who you roll with. Cold and stiff. Hold the if in case you need a facelift, sold a gift. Ripping like space-time, foam, fold the rift. The sun still shines in the morning. You ain't promised tomorrow, but it's definitely scorching. Like an ice ball, off guard, soft hard. Ask him, do he give a F like report card? Outspit him like Jonah. Add bonuses and tell shit as they had no cojones. On this microphone business, it's slaughter. That's on his 3 premature daughters' aortas. The thought was quarters, halves, holes, and roll. Like good times, sold like good dimes. It's just begun to begin to end, to start back again for smarter men and women. Absurd verbs do not disturb. Blurb slid to the curb. He's not the first herb written on the mirror. Blurred rap guys is by and by like flies on a turd. Primo and Royce surprise him out of eye and they skirt. Slur intended, demented, got some nerve. Got no patience and a little perturbed, you heard. Guessing with more questions than answers. Why they started rhyming should've just remained dancers. It's better odds than counting cards at the Luxor. Carbon fiber black mask, asking what the fuck Tux for. Deluxe war, to whom it may concern. It's too late to burn, doom, you wait your turn. Grab the microphone like he smack a rapper iPhone. Prime time, time's up, dial tone, smile zone. Show your teeth, known rather wild prone. Old, get his file on, gone since child grown. On the count, check, or catch a pound neck for clowning around for wreck. No disrespect, intended, said it and meant it before it's invented. Get it, did it, spent it, keep the change. He needs that receipt, thanks. MCs eat franks, regardless of street rank. They feet stank, we never leave the beat blank. It's when he go in, we keeps it flowing. Wrote this poem from a swollen place of deep knowing, reaped it sowing. They scared of the dark as night approaches. Until the time comes, some run like roaches. Stop, drop, pop a slug out the mag tag. Dug it out, brag, hold on to your bug out bag. When he's out on tour, browser and the grid go down. Grab your girl, he might arouse her. Yowzers, what dreams may come. Some plotting scheme on the scene, he played dumb. From the loadout, true emissary who forever ready. Ask your secretary about the melon berry. It's elementary, fedora or the ski hat. Drawers are dungaree slacks. Where you gonna be at? Don't repeat that. She ain't the type, no doubt. If she wanna eat, it's going right in her mouth. Bacarajo, cantazo, though you know the drill, mad drool, then gagaho. Shoot the loogie, they super bougie. Glob smack dab right cheekbone, gooey, groovy, cool. Absolutely yucky, out your league, buddy. Before you take a stab at it, think deep and study. A
Get your crown spun around like Black Hawk Down. Surrounded by the natives leaking hatred to the ground in town. Then freak show, never no beef though. Dito Teo, Dito back and forth and whoosh, street throw. Fear the tension, prepare the trench-skin henchmen. They all eat quite well, vacations, pensions. Gotten horse from yelling full on the golf course. Scream broken and sped off in a drop Porsche. Doom on your hot sauce, take you out to deep water. Group hug, hey, who know the next time you see your daughter? Real slaughter. Doom out the vortex to your neocortex. Your guess who spit the rawness as good as Gore-Tex. Metal face turtleneck vest, built to support bras. Standard issue for broads, carbon like a sports car. Anybody asked, he retired. Tried to hold the villain to task. He was fired up. His own boss on strike. Accused him using hot pepper sauce on the mic. Get tossed on a spike or cross if you like. So be cautious. Leave him nauseous as pork sausages. Salami and some bacon and some ham. Plans get mistaken for a scam. Aw, damn fam. Bless the child who hold his own. None can match the respect. Sound wave transformed like rumble ratchet eject. It's more secret than Al Gore's wallet. With foul Thor's comet or Star Wars bomb it. Jet lag, good afternoon, or is that night? Militants speak proper, some airheads say they act white. Catch flight, bread good, so he tends to pack light. Got jokes, but usually don't engage in no snap fight. Could be considered a waste confronting snakes on the backbite. Detrimental to culture that they like sight. Ass wipe, catch him on stage, mad hype with a trash mic. Month later in the gutter, glass pipe and a flashlight. Looking around for something, he's still scurry. Bewildered to incite riots and minds going blurry. It wasn't really shit to say, much to their chagrin or dismay. The licks had him on the ropes, then he made a big mistake and hit the hay. Went home and hit the day. Burned the midnight oil and flipped the shit a different way. Disaster, time is a component. Setting fire to rappers in a monumental moment. And the game's potent, it's like a never-ending quotient. A minute ago it was smiles and hugs, now where the fuck the dough went? He's so bent, it's like he set the shit straight again. Bombs from the drop and he ain't even close to saying when. Villain, nothing ever stolen. What's given is a blessing, think the universe owe him. Got faith in the vessel but no one to keep rowing. Yeah, and get about your own way when delivering the poem. Those who think they do, don't know them. No different than a squad of birds ready to blow them. Sorry, Charlie, get back up on your Harley. Win, lose, or draw, plus beat you at Atari. Drop their ass deep in some far-off safari. And probably even got the answer to who the hell are we? Metal face squadron, tell a real one, shalom. In a calm tone, bomb tone. Eating Captain Crunch for lunch, don't get your panties in a bunch. Shorty passed out, you could've put the whammy in the punch. Out of your hunch, he could get set up like Juan Cosby. Sliding off with 3 snowflakes like Tom Bosley. Remember Charlie's Angels? They had to make some changes. 3 broads with burners, DJs could get dangerous. Dudes you never see will forever remain nameless. 2 of them things black, last one stainless. Don't deal with the devil on a deep level. You see metal and sound off like a tea kettle. Blow a spot up lovely with no reference to skin color. God don't like ugly. Wise man once said not to showboat and treat the yacht the same way as the rowboat. Snakes will hang themselves with their own rope and watch a jewel transform to a known quote. Lyrics clear the pipes like Drano. Witness pure hate like spit going over Ramo. A good response would be to wave high like Mano. Or it could be whatever dog bingo was his name. Oh, a rainbow in this go to hell game show. It's like a pause. Hey yo, you know how the slang go. Bango, devil wanna tango. Gets insane dough, trick on any Jane Doe. Ho, Viano, insensatos flow. Off the screen, laying low, Vato, playing slow. In fact, playing so slow, faster than light speed. Indeed, Nick Jr. on mute, puff and bleed at night. Skied in the wee hours. Deep study in the mix. Open up them doors, have them shitting bricks. Ineffective verse, big box, little pricks. Pause again, fiddlesticks. Teeny white pill within the Skittle mix villain.
I'd like to start off by thanking our sponsor for financing the parts for this Frankenstein monster, along with my partner who's a bro of few words. We did this research for 2 nerds and 2 birds. Piano, do a show, same time watch it, and guaranteed to give them more than just hawk spit. MC extraordinaire, technique sorta rare, quarter clear, sorta scared, next week more to share. from the most retardedest artists this year and forever. Villain them, you mean big brothers love ya. Definitely felonies telling me, treacherously MC yelling B, set him free. Let me see, that strategy's misleading. G's all in the freezer with the batteries and Z-rims. He, him, stalk the concrete with bunion. And won't hurt corns when it's on like the stun gun. Not so shocking, for in-face rappers eat rocks over beatboxing. Debunk punks with a stock flow and make it funky fresh with no socks. Wahako, mad villain been as high as Catman do, and tilted to the side like that fat man's shoe. Look, not to give a mixed signal, the rap game got more toys than Kris Kringle, and he's fake. Your ears is not deceiving. I can't believe my eyeballs no more than Steveland. No wonder OMFG snuck him like an unexpected blow from a lefty. Caught me, almost shot an eye out. Felt good though, even with the cotton dry mouth. Time out. Okay, time back in. Never seen a living human being with black skin. What's cracking? Besides smoking trees and wheezing, with no reason working like a broken tetrahedron. We get paid and get even. Building, still get mad when it's time to get vanilla. They thought that Don had gone silent. Since deep in his studies he's accepted non-violence. Don't make him have to skip some classes and open up an old can of whoop ass with the fastness. Cut the roll with melatonin, put a little more in. Strip club full of whores and grown men snoring. Keep the block sold like Dread and Bob and Bonus, and make sure the C's know they never ever owned us. Beat a dead pony and sell the corpse for glue. Get a portion off the proceeds for the shoe. No need to bleed if it's no big to do. Flew a fly flow with the speed of Mr. Magoo. Blew a wad on a platinum card debit. Come back broke as hell, asked to God for credit, did it. The mask is like a handcrafted ghillie suit. Only if the ladies can see him, they say it's really cute. Thanks in advance. Don't try to be cool now, had your chance. Avalanche, rappers is Badger Vance acting. Who need to fix their pants or get smacked by the Mac 10 or 11 or both. Find Jesus, see the Reverend take the oath. He moves his huge hands in the dark like fate, waiting for the date to drop the tape like bait.